bringing y'all up now. Hello, and welcome back to Sailing the Xiinvarian Sea, episode 19. We're almost at 20, everyone. As of course normal, I will be your DM for this evening. I'm Freya, or ArchmageFreya, and we'll just go and get started, and everyone can introduce themselves, tell you who they are, who they'll be playing as. We'll start with Alexir, super casual.
Hey, I'm Alexir, aka Super Casual. I play Sai.
That's so quiet there.
I know.
Hey,
I don't know why.
casual.
Hey guys.
So shy.
My name is Alexir.
Chanel.
I'm Chanel Vintage, and I play Callius, the Tiefling Warlock.
Ollie.
Hi, I'm Ollie Peach, and I'll be playing Ren, the Triton Druid.
Fanrix.
I'm Frankie Beats, and I'll be playing Fanrix, the Goblin Rogue, sweetheart.
Yeah. Cooties.
I'm Chief Cooties. I'm gonna be playing Lunaris, the Aesmer Cleric.
And Kiwi.
I'm Kiwi, and I'll be playing Tetra, the Human Bard.
And last we left off, in the morning after the celebration, having defeated the Black Fog Pirates and retrieved your potions or tonics or whatever you want to call them to cure lycanthropy, you headed off towards the Amal farm and found the hatch to the cellar damaged but still locked and closed. You opened the cellar hatch and walked down, finding one of the werewolves eating the arm off of another werewolf. After a short combat, you were able to administer the tonic to each of the werewolves and revert to the original form. Healing the one whose arm had been gnawed off, you found one to be a Black Fog pirate who had a tattoo with runes and a wolf on his shoulder. The man who was now missing an arm was recognized by the halfling woman as Merrick Unberdesh, a nearby farm owner. The halfling woman, scarred but otherwise unharmed, Vimbroki. Tetra went to the Unberdesh farm and got a carriage piloted by the young Jim to carry the 3 injured werewolves back to Zathar. On your way back, Brogram recognized the pirate that you were escorting back to Zathar as a member of his former crew. Brogram joined you on the way back and eventually agreed to watch over the man that he called Eric. Miss Unberdesh joined you as well, watching over her husband as you took them to Irolai. You ensured that Vimbroki and Merrick were safe with Irolai. Lunaris went and talked to Calantha Maria, who invited her to dinner before your family had to head off, as well as asking if Calantha could build a cell to keep the Black Fog pirate in. While Lunaris was doing that, the rest of the crew was off to the Xiinvarian estate. You saw 2 people camped out by your ship, and someone coming to deliver them food and drink. Ren cast water walking on herself. Sai, Callius, and Fanrix used this ring of water walking, while Tetra walked up to swoon them and distract the Xiinvarian couple. Discussing that the ship was yours, Tetra failed to distract them, but casted calm emotions, and you gave them some wine to drink, saying that it was special of some kind. The wife became more and more upset, but you managed to escape away from them and sail back to the Zathar. Sai showed the wine that he had made from the first island that you were stranded on. Sai also got his boots that was made earlier on, and you were all reunited together. So, about early evening on the island, what would you guys like to do?
Early evening?
Yeah, because it was early morning when you guys went off to see the werewolves. Yeah, by moving all the way around the island, it would probably take you to about early evening. 4 p.m.,
What do you
5
consider
p.m.
early?
4 or 5 p.m.,
Like
late
4 or 5?
afternoon.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I should probably go talk to Calantha about redeeming this item. So.
Are you saying that in character or out of character?
Yes.
Because if you're saying that out of
Yeah, it's
character,
in character.
I'm
it's in
like, you can delegate that assignment to our lovely. I almost said cooties.
I'm busy. Lunaris has things to do.
No, I can do it myself.
Yeah.
Can you interrupt dinner?
Are there any shops open?
Yeah, I mean, there are plenty. Which shop are you specifically looking for?
Is there anything that that you can spend money to gamble at?
There's no gambling
Because
house in
like a
particular,
shop.
but
Or
you could try to people in the tavern might be willing to gamble with you.
yeah, I'd say to the group, man, I'm feeling kind of lucky this evening, y'all. I could go throw a few dice, if you know what I mean. Would there be like mini games happening in the bar, or like
You can go inquire
little-
with someone. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, I'm about to go gamble. Who's with me?
I'll tag along. I want to go into town. I'll at least try a round of whatever you lose at.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
I'll be willing to watch.
You're gonna watch me lose,
Me.
sweetheart?
Hell yeah.
You say you too, Tetra?
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
coming
yeah.
for that.
Maybe we'll get
I'll-
lucky.
I'll join up with y'all later.
Word. Where you headed to?
To Calantha. To see Calantha.
Oh,
About redeeming this
Calantha.
voucher.
Isn't that the girl that that one girl likes? I don't know about you. Call me a Miss Rita. I like I said, I don't know how to read, but I think that elf mage girl likes the other girl. They're like this.
Honestly, it's none of my business.
Well, it's
I
my
think
business.
what
That's for damn sure.
is my business is the fact that you keep on referring to our lovely Lunaris as an elf mage girl instead of her actual race and her actual class.
Wait, she has class? She ain't got no class. I'm
Are you
kidding.
projecting once again?
Phoenix looks down at his beer gut. Oh, maybe. You know what? I think I'm ready to go lose money.
I think I'm ready to watch that.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky tonight just with someone at the bar.
Are you talking to me?
I mean, do my two eyes see a fish go in front of me?
Ren walks away.
So, Sai, you're
Alright, well-
heading over to the Sierran Smithy, and the rest of you, I assume, then?
Lunaris is gonna go check out Rithara's
Okay.
jewelers.
Yes. We'll start with Sai. Sai heading over to the blacksmiths in town, someone that you've gotten very familiar with at this point. I guess some people in your party more than others. You hear the clanging of metal, and you can see that there are already a couple. She's formed like these metal poles that are sort of forming 7-foot long metal poles that she's formed a couple of already and is currently sort of hammering. They're not insanely pristine, but it's more of a fast, quick job that she's doing, just hammering away, trying to ensure that they are cylindrical, I guess is the word that you would use. And just head down, hits again, sort of puts it back in. Sai, what can I do for you?
Oi. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Not at all. Good to see you. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I just wanted to come by and see if I can redeem this voucher that I won the other night.
Right. Sorry about that. Got a little distracted.
No worries. I've been pretty busy myself.
Yeah. Did you have anything in mind? I'd be happy to show you my stock, of course. Got plenty of stuff. I plenty is maybe
Yeah.
an exaggeration, but I can make almost anything. Did you have something in mind?
Yeah. Actually been thinking about upgrading my armor. Just feel like what I have just not cutting it. You got anything that just maybe has a little more heft to it,
Um,
but also
would you
something
mind?
that's not too
Yeah,
constricting?
would you mind taking off your armor?
For sure. And
I can get some
yeah,
measurements here.
yeah, and Sai undresses his chainmail, no hesitation.
Yeah. So, are you wearing like?
Hands it over
Is
to
it like like chainmail on top of clothes or
Yeah, I would say it's like underneath, like
underneath? As like an
the
undershirt.
the sort of loose shirt that he wears.
Uh,
So yeah, he might have something underneath to like prevent like chafing
yeah, yeah.
from the yeah, for sure. So he probably got like a little undergarment.
Yeah, and she walks into the store because her like smithy, like the bellows and everything is outside. So she
I do.
has you change, or take stuff off
Mhm.
inside, so you're not just in the fucking town square taking your
I
clothes
I
off,
s-
basically.
I assume since no one from the party is around, I don't need to describe my appearance with my
Correct.
clothes off. Okay. So
And she turns away as well. She's not watching or anything, but she goes back and works, and you kind of lets you bring out the armor. And I mean, yeah, you're chainmail, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
yeah, chainmail, correct.
I mean, yeah, chainmail's good and all, but I mean, there's better stuff out there for sure. I do have some. I was working on a plate mail piece actually. And I mean, I could get some measurements and just mold it a bit to fit you better. If you don't mind.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, after all, this is a free item, so no complaints.
Yeah.
Any improvement is an improvement.
Absolutely.
I'd be happy with that.
And yeah, she goes ahead and takes your measurements really fast, and gets So would you want gauntlets as well to go along with it, just to sort of be a matching set?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. That I can do. I'm working on. Said you guys needed a cell or a jail or something. Or Lunaris was talking about it.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Said you guys needed a cell or jail, so I was making the bars for that. So after I get done with that, I can absolutely move on to working on your item.
So,
If you recall, last episode,
don't.
out of context is crazy, but last episode, you guys were asked for her to make a cell because there's no jail or cells in town. Small town, they don't have any real use for it, or haven't had one in the past. But for the werewolf that you guys turned not into a werewolf, the Black Fog Pirate, right? And it was either kill him or put him into some kind of holding cell. So she's making a holding cell right now.
Okay. Did I miss that? I was like, wait, why don't I remember that?
It was towards the end. You might have been drinking. Almost,
Okay.
I don't know.
Either that or I was so tired.
Probably that actually.
But that's my bad. That's my bad. But yeah, no. I'm sure I was briefly part of that conversation, but definitely worth bringing up with some of the other crew members. But I'll let them know. I'll let them know the progress.
Yeah, I mean, I've got one of my I've got an acquaintance that's working on the wooden build for structure, and then I'll have I only need to make
How
a
long
few
will
more.
that take?
I'll be done by evening. Or late evening, a few hours maybe.
Perfect.
Then for the plate armor, I mean, I have most of it formed. I just need to adjust it to fit you. I'll have to work on it, I guess, starting tomorrow. Then probably could get that done. And she kind of like shows you. I have some gauntlets actually standing by if you just want to take a look.
Yeah.
I have some that
yeah.
would fit. She
while
goes
I'm here.
through and shows. Is there any kind of like just normal like silk, like nice looking metal, or you want it to have any kind of tint to it?
Yeah, definitely something that could possibly maybe match the plate armor. If I could get a little mobility out of it, that'd be great. If that's possible.
Plate's pretty hard to get mobility. It's definitely the sturdiest armor that you're gonna get. But making it, what's the saying that they always say? If it's got to be tough, it can't also be light and mobile.
Right. Of course. Yeah, just I mean, honestly, and I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it up to your best judgment. You're the expert at these things. I just do the fighting.
I'll make it as sturdy as I possibly can, and it won't impede movement. We'll put it that way.
I appreciate you, Calantho.
Of course. Yeah. Was there anything else I could do?
No. If you need anything else from me, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and polish these up for tomorrow. And she takes the gauntlets that probably best fit you. Make sure it matches at the very least. And no, I should have it ready by tomorrow early evening.
Early evening? Sounds good.
That's the goal.
Right. Thank you, Calantho.
Of course. Congratulations on winning. That was good throwing out there.
Kind of as he's like on his way out, kind of turns back, just like, couldn't have done it without you.
Hey, we all played a part. All right.
Side just gives a nod and walks off.
Cheers. She gets back to work. Going to the everyone except for Lunaris, Lunaris is heading towards the jeweler in town, or jeweler. For the rest of you heading into the tavern, what do you guys like to do? Looking for anyone gambling? There's no one currently gambling right now. Having just come into some money, having finally gotten back the money from the Black Fog Pirates, they're not looking to spend it at this moment, or at least not rushing to do so. What would you guys like to do?
Is there anybody passed out? Or no?
No one yet. It is early evening.
Okay.
So no one has drank too
That
much
much
yet. Not yet.
We're eating.
I'd like to buy everyone a round of whatever's strongest real quick for Marty. Us though. No, I'm not talking the whole bar.
Yeah. Marty's. Hey, welcome in, y'all. We got ale, we got mead, we got wine.
Marty, the strongest. We're celebrating.
All right. We got some rum as well from the ship, actually. So
Sounds perfect.
we'll call it let's call it a silver, which you would know is very far under what would probably be charged for a round for all of you. But since your deeds in the town, handing that over, it just lines up like 6. Wait, how many of you are there? It's 4 of you, actually. 4 of you. Lines up 4 shots, like double shots. Anything else I can get you?
An elf girl, you know what I mean?
Can't do that at this establishment. Anything else?
Nah. I think we're all good, right, family?
I believe so.
Yep.
I think
I'll
we're
get-
good.
Alright.
I'd like to ask Marty. Marty, I saw a fantastic hat the other day. Yesterday. Do you know anywhere I could buy a hat? Doesn't have to be a specific type. I'd like to browse.
I mean, there's a few people in town that make hats, but I mean, you could ask any of the. There, you might find some at the general store. I don't know if they carry them these days. I know. What's her name? And she kind of thinks to himself for a second, because Freya is trying to remember. Aurelia, she makes some. Miss Brigglesprog. She makes some pretty good hats. I don't think Tanner's mom makes hats. Thinking to himself. Yeah. I think general store or Aurelia would be your best bet.
And I tip my double shot to him before I turn to the group, and hopefully we could all drink it together.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the
Cheers.
family.
To the family.
You take a shot and you see one guy in the bag. Cheers. Takes his
I'm
drink.
robbing that guy tonight.
Fanrex, I would kindly ask you to refrain from robbing the townspeople whom we just saved.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. When I start drinking and start thinking of the elf girls, I get crazy, you know.
Elf girls? You refer to Lunaris as an elf girl, so are you saying that?
Are you saying I have a thing for my family? No, that's gross. No. His little green cheeks turn a little red. No.
This sudden development that's occurring. What if Sai hears?
I mean, Sai likes what he is. Sai likes when I talk.
I'm not too sure about that, but
And if he talks too much, well, old Uncle Fanny knows how to make him be quiet.
I'll be sure to let him know of that.
Oh yeah, then I'll give his leg a tug, Anyways, I need an elf girl. Can I look around? Like, are there any elf NPCs? DM.
Give me a perception check.
I'm about to have a great night with Fanny. Perception, you said, right? All right. 15.
15. That guy that was drunk that cheers you guys, he's actually a half elf.
How drunk is he?
Pretty drunk. But he's not like super fucked up. I mean, he's fucked up. He's not like.
Okay. That's a sub. All right, that's all I want to know.
Okay.
Well, there's no elf girls in here, but you know what? It's okay. That drunk guy over there, he better watch his back when he walks home tonight.
Why? What are you gonna do?
What do you
Fanrex?
mean by that?
You think I have ill intent? Well, I'm just saying he just better watch his back when he walks home. It's dangerous out there. And you think I'm gonna do something, but I'm not. Fanix looks away. Turns around.
Did I see that, DM?
I would
Yeah, didn't we
assume
just see it?
so.
Can you roll for that? If she saw it or not, my little
Give
deceiving.
me a perception check.
Because I don't want everyone to see it.
Oh, I should have seen
Then
me.
give me a stealth check.
Okay, all right. Wait, me or what?
Yeah, you give me
You.
a stealth
Okay,
check, and can I get a perception check from Ren?
22?
Oh, I got a 12 and he got a 22.
Then yeah, you did not see it.
No.
Ooh. Well, I don't like your tone, Fanrex, so if you plot anything,
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
very displeased.
You're right. That was a little out of pocket. I'm trying to be in some pockets later. Anyways, that's enough. That's enough.
So do we
Yeah.
have to take him with us?
No.
Maybe I can turn him into my family for some proper holding.
What do you mean by that?
Potentially jail.
Oh, I thought you meant proper holding from your other family member, your hot family member.
Again, she is not related to me.
Oh, my bad. Y'all act like it.
Okay. Anyway, Callius, if you are looking to go to the general store, there's a few items that I would like to buy as well.
Oh yeah. I'll at least check it out. I know the hat might not be there, but it's worth checking. Would it be open now, DM?
Yeah. They're open till like sundown.
Okay. Would you like to go now or?
Anybody else would like to join us to the general store?
I'll be here.
I'll stay.
Of course you will.
I want to keep my eyes on Fanrex's little. And not this to me talking to the DM. Tetra's keeping an eye on Fanrex's little green hands for the evening.
I didn't hear that, DM.
You do
I'd like to
see in
whisper
the
to-
tavern that you. Sorry to interrupt, but Maythixel, who you guys said you would talk to today, has been here
Ooh.
waiting in the tavern for you guys the whole day.
Oh
and
shit,
she's
we
still
should do
just,
that
You
first.
you see her kind of just like this in like the corner of like.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hey. You said you wanted to talk to me?
Chatted with your parents.
Oh,
Lovely
shit.
folks.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. How was that?
So good.
Oh,
So are you telling them that you're coming with us, or are you just going?
absolutely not. But I will like to check on them, and I'm gonna tell. She would not call him the butler, but what is the butler's name? I was gonna tell Kaldathi, and then he can tell them.
We are going to be discussing plans tonight on where to go next, so we don't have much information for you. But I would definitely wrap up what you need to in the next day or two. 'Cause
Yeah.
You'll probably be leaving.
I mean, I wanted to talk about like payment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what would we be talking about? Would you do like a monthly rate or?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to talk to my group about that one.
I thought that was what the day
Am I still
was
there?
for.
We had some werewolves to cure. So we
Right.
were a little busy.
I understand that. Not trying to be unreasonable. Get that. Also, been waiting here for 9 hours.
Wait, am I still
May I-
there, DM?
I will say that you and Callius have likely left if you guys were going to the general store.
Okay.
I don't want to metagame, but maybe we should ask her like how much money would she expect?
Unfortunately, May, I apologize and I understand what you're saying. But our lifestyle is a little, what's the word? Not planned out.
I mean, I'm fine
So
with
if this is
that.
disappointing,
No, I'm
then-
cool with that. That's fine. Thank
Okay.
you. Sorry.
you're good. Just want to give you a warning. Because this might happen again. But I'll give you my word. I'll talk to my
if
crew
I'm
about
getting
it.
paid to wait somewhere, that's one thing. If I've, I wouldn't care if I was on the crew.
How much do you want to be paid, May?
I don't know. 10 a month?
10 gold or 10 silver?
10 gold, yeah.
I'll talk to my crew.
Yeah. I'm not asking for a lot. Like, I think it's pretty reasonable wage. I get to go on a
Fair
ship,
enough.
and I just want to be able to, if I want to stay at somewhere, or I need to go eat. If I want to eat some food, I want to be able to go do that. So
That's fair.
my other
I will talk
condition
to my
is-
crew tonight.
Okay, my other condition is Tanner gets paid the same because I know that guy is going to be so shit at negotiating. So whatever I get paid, Tanner gets paid.
Yeah, you're a little smart at cookie.
Thank you.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I'll talk to my crew.
I am going to talk to my parents, not tell them what I'm doing or planning, but I'm going to tell my butler, and then I'll probably be back here tomorrow.
Perfect. The minute she walks out, is Fanrix sexy?
Here's probably back.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
I'm like kind of like a couple feet away, just
We
drinking.
have got to ditch this one.
Yeah, I mean, she's the crazy type. I just know
It's
it.
not gonna work.
And she wants more gold. I heard that. I was standing over here. I kind of heard that. Like, I heard blank
Mm-mm.
gold. I was like, what?
No,
Couldn't believe my green ears.
I couldn't believe my ears.
Hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing in these ears. Hold on. Oh, there is. Okay, sorry. Tetra, you can practically drink gasoline, but you can't. Man, never mind Tetra. But you all right though. You all right. I don't like her at all.
All right, let's get another drink.
Let's do it.
Going to
We know the round over here.
Marty gets
man.
you another round. Silver for that. Not each, but just for the round for the two of you. Heading-
Tails, I pay. Or no, tails, I pay. Tails, you pay. Heads, I pay. Okay, Fanrix?
I like tail. I'm up for it.
No, yeah, you pay if it's tails.
I know because I like tail. All right. Bet.
Shit. Wait, I just fucked up.
I'm feeling lucky today.
You're paying, bitch.
What is? Oh, fuck! Oh no. How much silver is that, DM?
Just one silver.
Okay. I look at Tetra. You win this time. You're lucky you're part of my family. Or else,
What?
you'll be let's just say, well, you don't got to be scared when you go to bed tonight, all right? You'll be good. You'll be fine. But all right,
Thanks,
okay.
Fanrix.
Fanrix gives a little silver to Marty. Here you go, Marty. Don't spit it all in one place.
Not planning on it. That's it.
I love this. I love this bot, Tetra. Cheap drinks, cheap tail. It doesn't get any better than this.
Fanrix, have you gotten tail at all in this bar?
He looks around.
Cheap or not?
Well, let's just say I'm a bit more high class than these people in this town.
Just pretend I didn't hear
Spanish.
that. I got
You are
standards.
sleeping on this person's floor every night.
It's just a floor. Everyone has a floor. The earth has a floor. You know what I mean?
Got me. Got me.
Yeah. We have a flaw in our shit, but you don't hear me complaining. Anyways, man, I got something in my ear, I swear, but I'm gonna fix that later on. You think you could take a look for me, Tetra? What's in my ear?
What do you got on you?
In my ear?
No, in your pack.
I'm not gonna give you anything in my pack. You just like me for my money, don't ya?
And your ear's gonna be clogged all night.
Just take a look. Come on, just take a look.
No.
Please. There's
What's in your
something.
back, Fanny?
But hey, hear me out. You might get lucky. There might be a piece of gold in there if you dig hard enough.
I don't need that. I don't need gold that bad.
All right. Well, you know what? When we meet up with Sai later on, I'm gonna ask him for a favor. He owes me one actually.
Speaking of Sai, are you going to the tavern after?
Yeah.
Okay. Around then,
I would
Sai
say.
reunites with you guys in the tavern.
Speaking of, why don't you ask him now, Fanrex?
Oh, wait. DM, did he walk in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sai, just the man I want to see. He gets down from his little chair, walks over to him.
He's like, yeah, I'm here to get some drinks.
Oh well, I got a job for you. I got an ear job. If you catch my drift.
No.
I'm just asking for a favor for you. I know you got I know your back kind of hurts. You know what I mean. We're not gonna go into detail on why your back hurts, but all I'm asking for you is from family to family is if you just look inside my ear, please. There's something in there. I just can't hear right. You know.
Is this one of your tricks?
No, I can't hear right. You know what I mean? I can't hear right. I think that fish girl got some of her sand and fish water in my ear. Just
What were you guys doing for that to happen?
Oh well, you know her. I mean, she keeps that pothole yapping. So there's always some seawater flying out.
Sai draws a sword. It's like, well, you got a lot of excess here for me to get in there, so.
Oh.
So we might have to cut a little bit off.
Oh.
We need to take a look.
Watch out for my piercing. It's my lucky piercing.
All right, you ready for this? I'm gonna chop off a lot.
No, just make sure, just don't hurt me. I trust you. Just don't hurt me.
He said it's really deep in there, so yeah, you might have to.
It's just an ear job, please. It's just an ear job. That's all it is.
Sai looks around. Can I do like a perception check for like any like mugs or cups laying around that might be like pretty full?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah, there are definitely mugs and like steins and cups.
Just any near me.
To perceive one that has some stuff in it. Are you trying what?
That's 20.
Natural 20. All right.
Well, just the biggest cup or pitcher or mug or whatever I can find.
There's like a pitcher of like half drank beer that has just been like left on a table. Whoever was there, like there are a few mugs around. The mugs are down, but the pitcher has like, that much liquid still in it.
Okay. Sai sheathes the sword. It's like, actually, I got a better idea. He walks over to the biggest picture of beer he can find, and walks on over to Fanrex. Hold still for a sec.
This better be good.
Kind of cocks his head over to the side, and then just starts pouring beer down his fucking ear canal.
Oh, it's cold. Oh. Wait.
And hoping that'll like drain out whatever's in his ear.
I think it's working. Oh, it's amazing. Oh. Wait.
It was a quick pour.
This mead? What is this?
I don't know. I found it on the table.
This may not be from the fish girl.
Does that feel better?
A little, yeah. It's kind of wet, but I like it like that. So
good. So I
Is any more left in that cup?
Sai sets the cup down or hands it to Fanrex, and then I'm gonna give me a drink.
Don't mind if I do. Thank you.
Fanrex can pay for it.
Oh, perfect.
Wait, what?
For the for my good deed, right?
Marty kind of looks over,
Not me.
throws a rag to you. Someone can also clean it up.
Fanrex got it.
No, that you got the drink. I just gave you the ear job.
You're the one with the ear problem.
You're the one with the.
You asked for my help.
You're the one with that big old mouth of yours.
Want to take this outside, Goblin Boy?
I think you guys should take it outside.
Well,
I think you guys should take it outside.
look at you and look at me. this is practically, this isn't good. It wouldn't be a good look for you. You know what I mean?
You're right. You know what? You're right. You're right, Fanrex. How about you buy me a drink, and I promise not to do anything to you.
How about old Tetra points to Tetra with his finger? How about you bust up that quarter and we flip heads or tails? Who's gonna buy the drink?
Oh,
Tails, you buy
wager
the
some-
drink. Heads, I buy the drink for both of you.
You wanna wager some coin on that?
Well,
Let's do it.
How about we throw in a little extra coin in?
You know what? I don't know what you think.
Tails,
10 gold.
10 gold if Fanrex has to buy us drink. He gives us 10 gold.
If we win if I win the coin toss, he gives me 10 gold along with my drink.
Okay.
Gold.
What do you say, Fanrex?
You know what? Would you shake my hand on it?
Why not?
Okay.
Okay. Never mind.
That's how we get it. That's how we get each other where I'm from.
He grabs his thumb and just kind of
Good enough for me.
Kind of pinches the thumb and like shakes it.
Good enough for me.
All right.
I'm Tails.
Heads, Sai, you buy, and you give him 10 gold. Fanrex, Tails, you buy, and give him 10 gold. Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Good.
That's another Tails.
Oh man.
Puff of the coin, Goblin Boy, and my
I'll
drink.
puff something, all right. Oh man, you're lucky you're family. If you weren't family, I wouldn't be laying this slide. But you're lucky you're family. Just keep a spot in your bed warm for me tonight.
Right.
Just give me my drink.
All right. Hold on. I gotta do math. Hold on.
And don't forget the 10 gold.
There you go.
Okay. Can the three of you give me a perception check, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, let me pull up my D&D Beyond.
14.
12.
Sorry, y'all. When I redid my computer, I had to exit out.
You chill.
Okay. Pew, 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 pew.
What'd you get?
15.
15? What was that? What was everyone's again?
14.
12.
Okay. Yeah, that was all. See Marty kind of behind the bar, just looking at the three of you and just like, okay, and keeps, wiping a glass and wiping the like bar closer to you.
Here you go, Marty. My luck tonight, man. I swear. Here you go. Get us another one.
On it, boss.
Thank you. Oh, I like it when you call me boss. I like that a lot.
Sure thing, boss.
Oh, you hear that, Tetra? I'm the boss.
What'd you do to him?
Gotta read the customers, I
Fanric.
guess.
Fanrex shakes his little fanny in excitement. Oh, I can't believe I'm the boss. I'm the boss, all right.
Yeah, and as the boss, you gotta take care of your tavern. Don't forget to clean up your mess over there.
And as the boss, my employees shouldn't be telling me what to do.
I'm not your employee.
Well,
We're your customers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And the customer's always right.
Always right.
Always
Yeah.
right.
Got me. Hands up. You know what? You just sit there and enjoy your drink. I'm gonna go clean this mess up. You look I'm feeling kind today. It's a red thing for me.
You go do that. And maybe after, we can start a gambling table. I like my odds today.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I get a little rag and go clean up. Morty, actually no. Morty, give me a rag. I'm gonna do some work for you. Free of charge, all right?
Throws you another like a clean towel. Thanks, Fanrex. I appreciate that.
Of course. I'm feeling kind of today. It's the season of giving, and I'm giving something, all right?
Heading over with Lunaris to the northern side of town, towards sort of asking a couple people as you go. So just some people hanging out on their porches. You go to the northern southern town and find, as described, a sort of small hovel of a house. And it just sort of told to knock on it, and she'll pop out. You knock on this like small, probably about 5 foot tall house. Sort of in this like really just sort of on the edge of town. Pretty cute, but like the yard is a bit disheveled. Knock on it and wait for a moment. And then you knock again and wait. And you see like this latch sort of open and this eye hole. You see this like small eye sort of peer into it. Who are you?
Lunaris?
Oh. Are you
Lunaris,
here
we don't
for
know each other.
shiny?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Everyone is here for shiny. Come. We go around the back. And she opens the door, and you see a young, probably like late teens if you were to have to guess, but if you were to know anything about kobold anatomy, she's probably about 2 years old. This young kobold woman who appears, which a kobold is like a little dragon person who's about 2.5 feet tall. She opens the door. Come, shiny. And she walks around the back of her house and just like very much like Gollum. Oh, I'm muted. What kind of shiny do you want?
You have anything that goes around the neck?
I can make this, yeah. Come. And she kind of like reaches up her hand to you. Come. She grabs your hand and leads you. And she kind of takes you around the back to this like table where like she has almost like a locked door. Puts the key in, like hides at what she's doing, and opens the door, leads you to this table, and there's just a table of like all of these like gems. Which one do you like?
Lunaris is gonna like
And she
peer in.
jumps up on the table and like watches you as you watch. It's like staring, like his like eye level with you now, and just kind of like staring at you as you look at all the stuff.
Which do you like?
I like all of them. They are my shiny.
There's not any particular shinies that catch your eye?
All my favorite shiny I keep.
I wouldn't ask to take your favorite shiny, but
Good.
is there anything blue in this?
Yeah. There are definitely some like blue stones. These are mostly like, rather than like gems specifically, there are some that are actual like gems that are, these are not professionally like cut or anything of the sort. But there are rocks that are like smooth stone or like colored. There are blue rocks, and there are some that have like some like gem-like qualities to it, but they are not like cut for by any means.
Is there 2 of them in there? Of the same, like, cut and quality and...
Give me a perception check. There are quite a few, yeah. Oh, first roll with the birthday dice.
Woo!
Nice.
Pause. 17.
17's a good
So
roll.
that's a 21.
21.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Yeah, sort of sifting through this like bed of like rocks, and there's even some like, you know, like shine, like the reflective like driftwood that you sometimes see in there. But you find these 2 sort of smooth, reflective. I'm really bad with like gem names, but they are more like rocks than necessarily gems. But they almost have a gem-like quality in that she has smoothed them. She did not cut them, but she smoothed them out to sort of be shinier and prettier. And they almost look like they were once sort of the same rock, and they kind of fit together at a part, almost like a yin and a yang kind of situation here. But they're just slightly, ever so slightly, not together anymore, so that they come apart. Do you like
These ones.
Oh, those are good
I like.
ones. I like those, yeah.
How much would you sell them for?
Do you have shiny?
I think I might. She pulls out the sapphire that we found back like in that fucking cave.
You see, as you pull it up, shiny. Like reaches. I give you
Would
more.
this be for both of them?
More. You want how many you want?
I just need 2.
She starts like
Zara.
walking, like crawling a bit across the table towards you.
She's still holding it. Back here.
Please.
I just need these 2, Rithara, made into necklaces. Is this enough?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
How long would this take you?
I can go fast. What kind of material? Yeah,
Silver.
shiny. Silver is a shiny. Oh, what? Okay, I can do.
You can do.
Yes.
How fast can you do?
Do I get shiny before? Please.
Depends on how fast you can do, Rithara.
Fast. Within the hour.
In the hour is crazy. That's out of character. She's got her sapphire. In the hour.
I didn't catch what you said. I'm sorry. Shit, I guess we don't need to hear it.
I know.
Face it all, dude.
It's so beautiful. Oh, you stay here. Okay, you can wait. She pockets it.
Could I actually come back for that?
Oh. Yeah.
I have plans.
Okay. Just knock.
Is that a deal? And she extends her little hand.
It shakes. It's so. Did you find this on the island?
No, off the island.
Where?
Couldn't tell you a name. A deserted island.
Ooh.
Have you heard of Shamandor?
Yeah.
Who?
Shamandor?
Who?
You haven't heard of
Chinese.
Shamandor. This is from worshippers of Shamandor.
I do worship the Chinese. Okay, I have to work. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Rithara. I'll be
Bye.
back
See you soon.
soon.
And you just hear like as you like walk out, you just hear like this like cackle. For those going to the general store,
You.
which is Callius and Ren, what are you guys doing?
I'm immediately looking for a hat and then gonna meet back up with Ren if I don't find anything.
I'm gonna ask for spyglasses.
Okay.
Because I think we have one with us, and I kind of want to buy two.
I'm scrolling. You go back into Miltram's General and Sailing Store. The elderly gnomish man that you guys have probably already interacted with before is there. Welcome back. Welcome back. If there's anything that you need, I can help.
Thank you. I was actually looking for spyglasses. Would you happen to have any?
Oh, I think we might have one or two. Let's check
need
the
to, preferably.
third aisle. The end.
Thank you. Ren quickly goes to check.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Oh, goodness.
A bit of a disorganized space.
10?
10. You find a spyglass, which is listed for 10 gold.
Okay. Wow.
You know, in the D&D
Wow, these are
handbook,
money.
they're listed for 1,000 gold. I just want you to know that.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Okay, I think a singular spyglass sounds good then. Wait, how much money do I have?
I just
What
learned
is
that because
money
I
to
I was Googling and I was like, how much did these go for? That seems ludicrous.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, 10 gold sounds good for one spyglass. I guess I'll take that. I guess I'll take that.
Yeah, you put it up on the table. Oh, I'm glad you found it. Does it work?
That's a good question. Ren checks to see if
We've had it
works,
for
but-
some time.
Should I negotiate then? Oh, wait, that was out of character. DM, does it work?
Yeah, looking through it, yeah, there's like a small crack in the top right of it, but other than that, like, it seems to work just fine. I mean, obviously looking like right now, it's very zoomed in, but other than that, it's quite well, yeah.
Okay, so Ren's gonna like whisper to Callius. And she's gonna be like, I'm gonna try to be like Tetra real quick.
Good luck.
And thank you. I was like, Sir, there seems to be a crack in it. Can we do anything about the price then?
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Give me a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage on that.
Goodness.
Because there is a crack in
Thank
there, actually.
Ooh, not 20.
Natural 20. Oh, I'm sorry about how does we have had it for some time. How does 5 gold sound?
That sounds amazing. Callius, do you mind helping me see if there's another one?
Yeah, I have time to look. I'm only looking for a hat anyway.
Yeah, we should ask about that too.
You said
Go up to the shop.
hats, young sir.
Yes. And I'll DM you exactly what I'm envisioning, but maybe that makes it harder to see. But I'm looking for a hat fit for a pirate.
You do not find one of those, but that's incredible. You would also know that it's very likely that let me look it up before.
Ren, this is for
That
you.
that Tanner could actually make a hat like that.
We're paying him 10 gold a month. I just whisper under my breath.
Are we paying him 10 gold a month?
I have the first month.
You could also
If you can
make
make
a
me
check
this.
for me to see how much a sailor would be paid, because do you know how? Because you guys know how much you guys were going to be paid for your voyage, which was under a month.
How much was that? Was that 10 gold?
I think it was 10 gold, and it was under a month.
Oh,
Okay. I don't think Run would check because Run has no concept of money.
But give me a perception check, anyways, Callius.
This is for what a pirate would be paid?
This is
Like,
for
or
the
someone would be
hat
paid?
and for the
Oh,
the spyglass.
that is a dirty 20.
30-20. You do see a spyglass, but it is in pretty bad shape. Might still be functional. Maybe if you found someone who could fix glass, they could actually fix it for you.
Fixes glass around here.
Can I see it through it at all?
A little, but it is a bit damaged. You could make out the general shape of things, and it does obviously zoom in a lot and like provide being able to see from farther distance. So like if you were to try to tell what kind of a ship it was, or like see a color of like a sail or something, you can absolutely do that. However, seeing specific things probably not gonna be super helpful.
Okay.
As for the hat, you do find a couple hats just sort of like laying around, like a really wide brim, sort of like cowboy hat. Another one that's kind of like a farmer's hat that, you know, is really wide brimmed and sort of meant for keeping the sun off of your neck and face and shoulders, but nothing in particular that you're looking for.
Okay. Sir, if we could make maybe a
Yes, son.
deal on getting 2 of these spyglasses, and if we could throw in that farmer's hat.
Yes. Okay.
And I believe this is in a little worse condition than the one you just sold for 5 gold.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I must have dropped it. That's
I
too
fucking
bad.
rocks.
Okay. We'll say for all of it, out of 7 gold sound for the lot.
There's no other room you can make on that?
I think this spyglass may need more repair in cost than it's worth right now.
Well, then just buy a new one.
Got me.
Do you have new ones?
No. I would have offered it to you if I had a new one.
And this is what we have.
Uh-huh.
I'll say, yeah, if there's no other room to be had, I'll settle with 7.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. $18.
We'll say 6, 8. 6 gold, 8 silver.
And I shake him by the hand, but not roughly, because he seems kind of frail.
A deal's a deal. You drive a hard bargain, son. Enjoy the hat. It'll look good on you.
Thank you. And I put it on. And
You get the
put
farmer's hat
spyglass
or the
on.
cowboy hat?
Okay, what colors are they each before I decide?
You might need to put holes in it for your horns, by the way.
Okay.
The cowboy hat is like a tan sort of hat, and then the farmer's hat is like a deep brown.
Ooh, I'll go with the farmer's hat 100%.
Yeah. So you get the like really wide brim. How do your horns look exactly? Do they just go like straight up, or are they sort of like curled at all, or?
They're not that long to be curled, but they kind of go up and back.
Up and back. Yeah. So if you were to put like 2 holes in, you could very easily just put it on. And because without curling, you wouldn't like need like multiple holes. But yeah, you could just poke a couple holes in and it would be easier for, otherwise it might just sit kind of on top of your horns.
Yeah, I'll say it when we're walking back to wherever we decide to go. I'm like kind of fiddling with it, making the holes like look neat.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're able to like take like a knife or a dagger or something and sort of carve them. Fit it on. It definitely does protect your head. Horns poking straight out.
Callius, would you mind paying the silver and I'll pay the gold?
That's fine with me, yeah, of course.
Thanks. Also, thank you for your amazing negotiation skills. I'm sure Tetra would be proud of us both.
I thank you for thinking of the spyglasses. We really need them.
I wanted to give one to you. Would you like the one that's in the better shade?
I'll take the worst shape one. As long as I could point out what needs to be seen.
Please, I insist you take the better one. One of these I'll be keeping, and I'm not much use on the ship.
Only if you agree to let me help you find some new glass for it eventually.
Of course, of course. If you see anybody, if we see anybody, I'll be sure to ask for help.
A deal's a deal. Did you want to meet back up with the group from here?
That sounds like fun. Definitely, mostly fun. I know Fanrix has been on something recently.
Let's just make sure that half-elf has all the items that we saw him with last.
Definitely. Thank you for being as concerned as I am.
We have a good repertoire here. I'd hate to lose it.
For all that we've done to the town, I hope we don't do anything against them.
The 2 of you heading back to the tavern. Lunar is probably meeting up. 6 of you guys back together again. What would you guys like to do? Lunar is probably waiting for your jewelry to be made.
I thought I had a dinner date tonight.
You do?
What time would that be?
Sundown was the time that was given.
Sundown.
She got so eager and excited.
Sorry, I was just really thinking some type of way.
That's embarrassing.
She's gonna come 3 hours early.
At least I can get some tail, biatch.
Hey, you know what? At least I don't jump the gun because I'm all bricked up. I have class. Unlike some people, you know.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, she meets back up, and she's walking up. That.
Oh, Lunaris, what were you up to?
Inquiring with some townsfolk.
Very vague, I see.
just asthma things.
Okay, so I'll take it you don't want to share, and I respect that. Let's see what the others are up to.
What are the others up to?
We're making sure Fanrex is cleaning.
Oh yeah, I'm still wiping down the table.
You missed a
Oh,
spot
man.
right here, buddy.
Where? Where?
Right there.
Oh,
Right
it's right there.
Here.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
What
do you mean? You're drinking off this table.
I'm not drinking off the table, Fanrex. That's the thing.
Well, someone's gonna be drinking off this. It's nice and ready to go. You know what I mean? Look how shiny it is. Old Fanny got Fanny spit. Very, very shiny. Who needs cleaning supplies when you got Fanny spit?
DM, is there a stench coming from the counter now?
You just see like Marty and Corey, who are just kind of like standing behind the counter, just kind of watching. Looking back. Yeah. Stench, a mild one. Yeah. Not the counter, maybe the table. But
Ew.
Oh, goodness. May I ask what happened while I was gone that we have Fanrex spitting on tables now?
Oh, look who's back. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Callie's looking very handsome today.
I tip my hat. Well, thank you, Fanrex.
And Fish Girl, well, same old with you. Goes back to wiping the table.
What about me?
What about you?
Oh.
Nah, I'm kidding.
You missed a spot.
Oh yeah, I missed a spot on your face. How about that? He starts putting the rag to it. Hey, come here, you.
Smacks his hand.
It was a joke. You don't gotta get violent. Oh man, you hurt my finger. Now kiss it.
That smells.
Smells heckin' good. Right, Callius?
Callius, don't smell that.
I wasn't gonna.
I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, this rag here's gonna be worth money. When we're famous, after all this adventure, it's gonna be worth money.
Fanrex, what can we do to convince you to take a bath?
Well, I can't take baths because it burns my skin. And then also, I got a lot of natural pheromones on me. And the girlies love the pheromones.
They do not.
And they also love these gigantic natural green machine guns.
What are machine guns?
Oh, axes. Sorry, metagaming. Machine guns weren't invented yet.
How about tails? You take a bath. Heads, we buy you drinks.
I'm not taking no bath. No. It's an
You'll
endangerment of my
get 1,
species.
2, 3, 4, 5 drinks for free.
Just for one bath. I feel like
For
that's
one
a
bath.
deal.
How about
Nope.
2?
What if Sai bathes you?
Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh, who turned up the temperature in here? Oh my goodness! Is it hot outside or is it just me? Oh, you see my little green face turn definitely a shade of red for sure. No more like low key like blushing. Like I'm red now. Not red, but you know.
like deep green.
Yeah, deep green. Yeah, deep green. My little hands are quivering a little bit. I guess I could make that work. Yeah. What was the deal again, Tetra?
Heads, we all buy you around. Tails, you take a bath.
With Sai or Sai baits me? Well, don't give me that face, Sai. What are you looking at? This is my moment. Let me seize it. And then I'll seize you.
Oh, you're muted, by the way.
I bathes you.
Sigh.
Other-
Oh, thank you. No, I said, leave me out of this. Inside looks over at Tetra.
Sai, please just go along with it for now. As soon as we get him in the bathtub, we can leave.
I'm gonna take a bath with Sai. Sai gonna be in the bath. Sai tub.
I can't.
It just smells so bad, Sai.
I just
We can't be stealthy anymore. He carries a stench.
Ringo round the rosy. Sire's watching my fanny.
What if I accidentally see something? I will never be the same again.
Well, I can't do it.
And I definitely can't do it.
I won't do it.
I think this is the best bet of my life. I either get really drunk or Elf Boy washes me. This is it's amazing.
Wait, can I whisper to Tetra? So Tetra, what if we simply disguise somebody to be Sai? Is that possible? Could you potentially throw him in the bath with your mage hand?
I can throw things with my mage hand, but I don't know how heavy.
5 pounds. Your
Oh,
mage hand
goodness.
can
Fanrex
carry.
is 5 pounds?
No, you can carry up to
Oh.
5 pounds with mage hand. Fanrex
baby.
is at bare minimum 30 pounds. At bare minimum, but
I can,
probably up to
Hey, yeah,
50.
him in the bath.
Can she push Fanrex into the bath?
Yeah, I can push him in the bath.
With 5 pounds of, I mean, if he's like tiptoe on the edge, maybe.
Okay. Can I gust of wind him into the bath?
Definitely could gust of wind. Yeah, that's like a 60-mile-an-hour wind. That's like hurricane level wind. Like, the fact that it's called gust of wind, it's not like we're not in fucking Chicago. This is like this is tropical storm shit.
Okay. I think if worse comes to worse.
So Tetra, we're gonna make
Sai,
this
you
better.
really
What?
won't do it? Sai, you really won't do it?
What's in it for me?
What's in it for the
maybe
group?
I'll maybe consider it. What about me?
What would you want then, Sai?
What about me? I don't know. What do I want? I know what I don't want.
A night sleeping alone.
I'm completely okay with that.
You're the only one that slept alone all trip, Fanrex.
What are you talking about? I was with a sweetie last night. Or was that in my dreams?
Sounds
was with
like your
someone last night.
dreams.
I was with someone last night, all right?
Maybe it was the cockroach you ate for breakfast.
Oh, maybe, but he's deep down in here. He has himself a little hole down there, a little home.
Okay, so Ren's gonna whisper to Sai, and she's like, Sai, just say that you're in the bath. Just say you're there, and then as soon as we get him into the room, we'll just push him into the bathtub.
Hey, what are people talking about up there?
You guys don't have any other creative plans?
I
Can we just throw him out in the ocean? Just throw him
That
out
does
to sea?
not bathe him. As somebody who is, I'm not gonna say that. I feel like.
Oh no, got me.
I'm familiar with the ocean, and while it is very purifying, it does not clean weeks and weeks, probably months, maybe even years of filth.
All right.
Fine.
I'm
Maybe we
drink,
should
come on.
skip on the bath idea. We'll get him next time.
No, I'll do it.
I owe you, Sai. Probably like a
You
small
do.
amount of O, but
You
Here.
do, and I will remember this. All of you.
I owe you. Oh,
I'm
don't
I'd
gonna
put
like
it
it to be
on.
known I
Don't
was
put
not
it.
involved in this.
Don't put it on to the rest of the crew. This is my humble request from you, please.
So you take full responsibility?
I will take full responsibility, but I think there will be a level of thinking afterwards once you smell, or lack thereof, coming from Fanrax.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
Push him into the bathtub, but give him the idea that you would be bathing him.
I'll throw the little goblin in the tub right now.
free?
Fine. Wait, what? You'll do what?
I'll just carry him up there and make him take a bath. I'm not gonna bathe him.
But what if I can't swim?
You can't hear this. We're whispering together.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, metagaming. My bad.
But if you give him the idea that you are, he'll be more likely to agree to it. You don't have to. Throw him into the bathtub. Leave him alone after that. But just give him the idea that you are. Please.
I might accidentally drown him.
I would not be opposed to that.
Okay.
Thank you. Wait, I just remembered, out of character, I just remembered, isn't Ren the person that saved your life last fight?
Who, me?
What are you
Yeah.
implying?
Like, out of character real quick, isn't Ren the person that saved your life when you're on your last death save?
And that gives you right to make me bathe our companion? Can't bathe himself?
I feel like it gives me somewhat of a, hey, maybe I owe her after she saved my life, and I'm just asked to throw this guy into the fucking tub.
And this is how you use it?
Well, Ren didn't use it. She said she owes you, but
Does I remember that at all?
Yeah, that is our verbal agreement, but
Does I remember or no?
but I think this is different.
it's different. Okay, back in character. Thank you, Sai. I appreciate you very deeply.
All right. What do you want me to tell him?
Say that you'll bathe him, essentially, and that he should follow you to the bath.
This is I can't believe I'm doing this.
I appreciate you so much, Sai. The whole crew thinks you. I'm sure of that.
Someone at least go draw up the bath water, please. And
Sure.
I'll go talk to Fan Right.
Where are we bathing him?
Yeah, is there a bathroom?
There is a bath in this, like, there's like a bath, like not like public, not quite like an onsen, but there's like sort of like a system for like heating water, and then you sort of take it to like a bath that you can sort of bathe in, and like you can like lock the door and go in there, but you kind of have to like bring the water to the bath first, so you can heat the
He
water.
doesn't need hot water.
And then
Cold
bring
water.
it into. And there are a couple baths in this inn, and like you see people use it somewhat often. Like they let people who aren't even like who don't have like something like this of their own to bathe here, if they so desire it. And yeah, they just draw like water from a nearby well and easily able to do it.
Is the sun setting yet, DM?
Yeah, by now the sun is setting. You heard about 5-10 minutes ago the clanging of the hammer has stopped outside.
I would love to watch this all play out. Sai, truly, I do not envy you. I have somewhere I need to be for a little bit.
Wait, will you be back tonight? Because we do gotta talk about the notes. Or should we wait for tomorrow?
I should be back tonight. But like, don't wait up.
Have fun.
Be safe.
You head out. So, Sai, are you taking him towards the bathing area?
Yeah, I guess I have to talk to him first, right?
Yeah, I think. Can I get the bath prepared in the meantime?
Oh, and as like Marty and Corey are just like watching this like shit show. Oh, almost forgot. And Marty pulls out the rest of the coin and pays you the remaining 8 gold, 49 silver, and 88 copper pieces. I can tell you that again if you.
May please.
8 gold,
Okay.
49 silver.
wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it in general real quick. Old.
49 silver, and 88 copper.
Thank you.
Saw I went and visited Vim today, so and Mr. Umbradesh actually. So from all of us here in the town, on behalf of the whole town, thank you guys for bringing them back to us. I genuinely appreciate it. Well deserved. Shakes whoever offered it out to, whoever took the money, shakes your
I
hand.
took money.
Shakes you,
How's your
reaches up
friend?
and shakes your hand, and Corey kind of goes down, leans down and shakes your hand. Thank you all.
We appreciate you so greatly. And in the spirit of helping others, do you have like a very strong soap
I mean, the
that we
soap
could perhaps use?
very strong. I mean, the soap that we use is one that Iroi provided that has no fragrance. It just is like, and it doesn't like flare up any allergies, like the most common allergies. I'm sure you can use it. You can find something. You want to stop by Iroi, I'm sure she'll have something that's super strong. But yeah, we try to get an unscented one so anyone and everyone that visits our bathhouse can. Our bathhouse is crazy to say, but the baths that we have in the tavern. But if you want to visit her, I'm sure she'll have something. Otherwise, maybe the general store might have some actually. They carry some Iroi soaps actually. So Iroi's a bit out of the way.
Do you think I have enough time to run, get the bath prepared, and get some soap?
I have soap, Ren.
Oh, amazing.
And it's at this
I like
point
this.
that as you guys are talking, you see sort of very upright as sort of Lunaris leaves out of the door. Lunaris, you see the captain of the Xiinvarian ship sort of walking over, got her hand on her weapon.
She looks her over head to toe. Sorry.
Are you trying to perceive anything or just
checking her out.
What
Literally
the-
checking her out.
Sorry.
give me a perception
No, I don't-
check?
Yeah.
With the dice, woo!
What the fuck does the moon mean?
That's a natural 20.
That's a 20.
Oh! That's a 24.
Almost on your first roll.
Yeah. What the fuck does the moon mean? It's for Lunaris. It's a moon.
Oh, my dad's. Wait. Where'd that go? I lost it, but it's a moon. 24. Yeah.
She is focused.
He can't see shit.
She is a very athletic build, but not quite as buff as Calantha.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
More like, you know how like, what are they called? Like, what are the like, the like ninja warrior or whatever people are built? More like that.
Okay. She's a little lean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Cool.
enters, sort of looks back at you and gives a nod, keeps walking, like a hand always just kind of resting on the hilt of her sword. She walks into the tavern and looks over. Princess,
Hello, Captain.
I might have a word.
Okay, Captain.
We're going to be heading out before the night falls. Even though I think I already know the answer, it is my job to ask. Will you come back to Xiria with me?
As you already assumed, the answer is no, but I always appreciate your dedication to your work.
Then will you at least take one member or two of my crew with you to ensure your safety? I swear on my life that there is no alternate motive.
Sorry, Red Chat. This is something that I have to speak to my crew about. So if you would give me a second.
Understood. We might, if you need a bit more time, we could absolutely leave in the morning. Think about it. There are a few people I have in mind from my crew. if you wish to speak with them. You know.
Okay. And this may not seem very noble of me to ask, but if we were to take these crew members on, do we have to pay them?
They will be given likely a year stipend. So I assume you will have contact with your family within the year. I'm sure I will not be the last to a Xiinvarian ship to come looking for you. Your brother seems adamant. So they will be given a stipend. So
Okay. And
you will have to feed them, but pay them, I don't think so.
okay. Another thing, you said there's no ulterior motives, and would that include them not reporting back to my brother? Like anything that happens on the ship would stay on the ship?
Correct. They are there for your protection and your protection alone.
Okay. And I have your word on this.
On my life.
Okay. I shall see you in the morning then. Thank you, Captain.
In the morning. Princess, everyone else, she, like, tips her captain's hat and walks back to her ship. I think that's where we'll take our break, because we actually haven't gone on break yet. It's been almost 2 hours. So if you need to get food, water, whatever it might be, go to the bathroom. It was a good time. And we'll catch you in about 10 minutes or so. Thank you guys for watching. Be right back. All right, hello and welcome back. So, we left off with Lunaris heading out of the tavern. Where are you going?
Where am I going? I'm
Well-
going to the blacksmith.
Are you going to Calantha's house or are you going to pick up your order?
I'm gonna go to Calantha's house. I got more stuff that needs to be done for that order.
Okay. Heading to her home, which is just behind the blacksmith, so probably about 50 feet. You head on over there, and you can already smell like this like strong smell of spices coming from the home. Knocking on the door, I assume. The door opens shortly after, and you see Calantha still sort of wearing her like normal-ish thing, but she like went and like clearly is like taking a bath or something, and is now wearing like clean clothes compared to what she had at the blacksmith. And she's got like a drink in her hand. Lunaris, come on in, it's good to see you. Maria's been cooking for the past couple hours and it's almost done. How have you been?
Good. I got cured of lycanthropy today.
That's wonderful to hear. Actually, question, because of last night, do we also need to be like cured of lycanthropy, or didn't think about that till just now?
You guys should be fine. I'll talk to like Albert about that, but I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Maybe let's not talk to Albert about Maria and your sex life. Like, I think that's probably the last thing that you want.
Right.
Do you want something to drink though? Maria made some Zathiri fire. We've got wine. Oh, that's a cocktail that we make around here. sort of a spicy, sweet, tart drink. Rum, pineapple juice, sugarcane juice, some dried pepper flakes.
Sounds good to me. Lunaris also doesn't drink, so it's like is this gonna fuck her up?
We'll see. But she takes you like back towards the kitchen. And you can see Maria sort of getting everything like set up on the table. There's like jerk chicken, like a mango salsa, rice, like just setting up the table for everything. And she sort of smiles and looks over and comes over and hugs you, and you guys start a really nice date, basically. Back with the rest of the crew. What are you guys doing with the perhaps bathing Fanrex crew?
Potentially bathing Fanrex. Do we have like the bath drawn already while this is going on?
And yeah, you could have absolutely gotten that ready.
Did the captain ever walk into the bar?
She walked in and spoke with Ren briefly, and then peaced the fuck out.
Oh, okay, she's gone. Okay, never mind. None of us saw her, I guess.
I mean, you guys all saw her, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of distracted. I look at the door and I'm like, so what was that about, Ren?
Are you actually interested, or you just want to try to get with the captain?
Well, you know what? I mean, don't get me wrong, the captain's hot, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to put my lust aside and, trying to see what was really going on there, because I don't know, that looked like a crazy exchange.
You surprise me with your growth sometimes,
I'm trying.
Fanrex.
I'm trying. I'm getting better. Although something's going for Psy. Wait, what? Sorry, elf boy. So what was that about? Just, being nosy. With my big green nose asking.
So the captain once again asked me if I would be returning to my kingdom.
Oh, no.
But she asked with the idea that I would be refusing. And then afterwards she asked if she could perhaps leave a few crew members to protect me while we are sailing. And previously I did reject the offer, but now I'm considering it a little bit more. This is something I want Lunaris's opinion on too. So I think if I can gather your thoughts now, and then we can have Lunaris's in the future as well. Everybody, I would appreciate that.
Do we have to pay for them?
So I did ask. Apparently they get a year's stipend from the kingdom, not out of our pockets. We would have to feed them, which I'm not against. And another thing that I did ask as well is if they would be spying on us, essentially, and reporting back to my brother, but she assured me they are only here for my safety. So I think it could be useful to have some crew members that aren't so demanding. Wait, I didn't hear that exchange. Ren doesn't say that because she didn't hear the exchange between May and Tetra. So Ren says some crew members that once again allow me to forget that money's the thing.
Sounds okay to me.
Tetra Callius?
I'm against it, Ren. I think, yeah, they're like looking out for your best interests, but the adventures we're going on, I think they'll outright object to every step.
And we don't need any dead weight.
Yeah.
Tetra?
I think it's easy to be like saying something's unsafe when it's unsafe in their eyes, but just normal in our eyes. and them coming in between our lifestyle.
I think in terms of, I forgot the word for this. Sorry. I'm just thinking right now. I forgot the word for this. I think in terms of maybe rank, while they are here for my safety, I could assure that I would have the final word in their actions. So they wouldn't be going against us.
And they answer to your brother.
My brother's not here.
Bootlickers will find a way.
I think
No
it
matter
takes a
how far.
while. It takes a while for one to be able to send a message in a high rank in magic that we don't even really know about. So I doubt anybody that is somebody that they would have on a crew is capable of sending an instantaneous message to my brother.
No, but they're able to respond to messages sent to them.
I think if we can work out a way that they can just swear upon their loyalty to me instead of my brother in this case, and assure that they'll be working under my command in my best interests, which would be the best interest for the crew as well, this might be a good opportunity.
I'm sorry, but loyalty to you is not the same. It just doesn't mean the same to me. They're swearing, their oath. That doesn't mean the same thing to me as it does to you. So I vote no.
Okay. Vanrex.
You know, I don't want anyone. What if we come across some crazy, crazy treasure? The last thing I need is, the rest of these fish people getting their paws all over my treasure.
Could I ask you to be more respectful when referring to the people of my kingdom?
I don't live in that kingdom. I don't gotta respect it.
I know, but I'm asking on behalf of myself.
Well, I respect you, so I guess I will.
Thank you. But they would not be taking from any findings that we have.
And plus, I don't need anyone taking my food either, or my drink.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Sorry, but I'm gonna touch your homeboy on this.
I guess that leaves Lunaris, but then if she says yes, then we'll have a tie.
Then we'll rock, paper, scissors.
And always ask
What is-
Tanner.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Where's
I guess
Tanner?
we can.
Well,
I mean, the others do make a good point. And plus, if you are trying to be independent of your family, it's probably best not to rely on anybody, who comes from your family. And
I mean, go ahead. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
not to say this, it just implies that it's like you can't handle yourself without their protection.
I mean, she's gotten this far.
Not to say that you aren't. You are very capable, of course, Ren. But taking that on doesn't exactly give confidence that you can handle your own without them.
I understand your point. I think it would be better for our ship, honestly, if we had some crew members that
speaking
weren't.
of
I will also just say
on the Thixel May.
I will just say out of game, for how far of a trip that you guys are going to have to take, you need another crew member or 4.
Yes, guys.
Running a ship with 6 people of that size is basically impossible.
Got me.
So I will and you guys would know this. So I will just say that. Doesn't have to be anyone that I've put forward, but I'm just saying you might need some peoples.
And also out of game. And yeah, that's I would probably say that's why as Sai I said I said yes, because it's like he's thinking about it like we are getting more hands on the ship. They don't necessarily have to come with us on every adventure. They can
Protect the ship.
watch the ship or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. And plus, we just gotta feed the guy and not pay. So
I think that's the point that I was gonna make next, as like Ryan, just kind of being like,
Yeah.
we need the crew. They're not gonna get paid. Well, it is loyalty to me. I think it's just better for all of us.
Speaking of payment and crew, I don't think May is a great fit.
Why is that?
Just wasn't fun. Just trying to barter with me about her and Tanner's payment.
Oh, you didn't like that, Tetra?
This is something they
No.
insist upon.
Right.
How much was
But-
she asking for?
10 gold each. A month.
You guys can give me an intelligence check if you want. To see if that's a
With
fair
everybody?
price.
Oh, Tetra
Uh,
already knows the fair price.
Not, I would say not Ren, and probably not. You're not Lunaris, but the rest of you can. Kendra already knows
Yeah,
it's a
I
fair
wouldn't
price. I
know.
love you for that. That's so funny.
Roll for that one.
Like, she's like, I don't know about this thing with me.
So funny. You'll just say an intelligence check for the
Rolled a
boys.
13. I rolled a 13.
18.
18.
Mm.
Why am I struggling so hard to find intelligence?
Just at the top.
Oh, it's the modifier. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just your
12.
modifier. 12? 12, 13, and 18. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty like standard rate. Each of you have probably been paid less. If you're not getting, this is probably like not, if you're not getting a share of the treasure or whatever you might come across, in terms of pirate crew, 10 is pretty normal. If you're working on like a trade ship, you could very easily see, just working as like a regular deckhand, you could very easily see up to like 15. Probably no more than 15, probably no less than 8 is usually like the average, somewhere between 8 and 15.
Eight and 15. I wouldn't know this. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
maybe
guys share
7
this?
maybe 7 and 15 is average, yeah.
Do Callius and I share this?
And Fanner's
I'll
also
share
at
it.
that.
Also, like while I'm sharing it, like in current aspects of what we're currently pulling in and shares of treasure, I honestly don't think that 8 to 12 gold is a bad rate, like at all.
But I was gonna just pay Tanner in like bagels.
I
And then
still
she
think we
brought him
can.
into it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tetra. I think May probably not a bad idea. I would like to. I never really gave Brogum a try. Maybe that's a good last ditch effort for him.
I think many times he's been insistent upon not joining us, and I think we proposed the idea to him quite a few times, and he's been very insistent that he'd rather stay in the town. Because he is right in the sense that the Black Fog should be coming back. If they are coming back, they would need somebody to protect them.
The town's definitely gonna need Broken more than we need him.
And I think this brings me back to... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's okay. Especially since we're not gonna be around anymore. We're not protectors of this place. We're just here for one job.
And I think
Yep.
in that sense, this kind of brings me back to my original point where I believe we need crew members, and maybe it's not for, maybe it's against your wishes, but I think it would be best if we at least take 2 crew members from the captain's ship.
What if we just like let the ship float wherever we go next, where we end up?
Go with
Doesn't
the
sound like
wind.
Does not sound like a good idea.
The
That
kingdom
doesn't
could probably
sound-
find them, right?
Yeah, that doesn't sound conducive to proper traveling, Tetra.
I'd say we bring them on. Look.
How about we choose who gets to brought on?
The captain did say that she can have a few people pulled and we can talk to them and like really see that. So I think if you're interested,
like an interview?
what is
An
that?
interrogation.
Like in an interview.
It would feel
Like-
better if we could talk to the prospective members before
tie
we
'em
just
up.
agree.
No, please do not tie them up. I think if you were to have an act of violence against a crew full of well-trained people, it would not work out in your favor. Because
But-
I know they will not be attacking me.
It's a questioning, though. You're supposed to do it.
I don't believe this is a questioning. I think it's just more of asking.
Okay.
What
you're right,
happened to
you're
that bath that you agreed to?
Baya. Oh man. Oh man. I'll talk about the bat later on. I like
Alright.
the bat though.
How about right now?
What, you want to see my ass?
I would prefer not to.
yeah, me neither. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go take a bath. All right, because I feel like you're gonna keep nagging me about it, and it's gonna be an earache. So I'm gonna get rid of this earache. All right, which is you telling me to keep taking a bath. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go wash my fanny. All right.
I'm so proud of you.
Development, sweetheart, development. You know.
I'm so proud of your growth and development, Fanrex. You have no idea.
Thank you.
I never thought I would see a day.
You know, someone's got to clean this belly button out. He puts his finger in his belly button. Oh, nice, nice. That was very good.
Ooh,
Yes, please clean your belly buttons and probably your ears and your nails and your behind. Okay, I'm
Want to see Fanny's
disgusted.
fanny?
I would prefer not to.
And I'm walking away. Come on, it's green. I got my little buck as I'm going to the washroom, but it's green, sweetheart.
No, thank you, Fanrex. Maybe next time.
I will. I'm taking a bath. I'm out of the combo at the moment.
Absolutely.
So, Sai, does this mean I
Shut
don't
up.
owe you then?
Deal's the deal.
Just drinking the fanny.
But
No, no. I didn't do it, so
Okay. When you said a deal's a deal, I thought you were insistent upon a favor
No.
being owed to you. So I'm happy we at least cleared that up. But I do appreciate you agreeing initially as well and being willing to do it despite it actually working out for everybody's favor.
yeah,
and
whatever.
I do.
Whatever,
Yeah.
princess.
I don't like the way you call me princess right now, Sai.
Asking outrageous requests of me, but
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. It's fine.
You're the only one that has this power over Fanrex. And honestly, like I said, him bathing is for the greater good. You don't want to be caught in our next mission trying to be stealthy, and his smell would alert our potential enemies.
I'll probably just assume he was dying from the inside out. I killed him myself.
as much as I'd love to talk about Phanix's pheromones all day, we should go through the notes and talk about where we're going to next.
Fantastic plan, Tetra.
I would like to, but we still are missing Lunaris.
That she has important things to do, and so do we. She can put her input in tomorrow.
You don't want to wait until tomorrow so she can be included in the initial discussion? I really don't
We
want to leave
have to
anybody
talk-
out.
to her about the guards anyway, that you might not bring. So
True.
there's no harm in
Yeah.
talking about it now. We don't have to make a decision.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
And Ren, just preemptively, if the guards disagree with something we're all in agreement with, allow me to cast spells on them.
Of course. I think at this point in time, we can have them join us with the knowledge that if they go against our wishes, they will no longer be welcomed on the crew.
And I tip my hat to that.
Yeah.
And I quickly pull my hand away. I'm like, I can't get used to that. Sorry.
You see up at the bar, the gunsmith, Velos, kind of tips his hat to you, Callius, and then walks over. Hey, everyone. Sai, you saw that gun I gave you, right?
Oh, yeah. Right
Well,
here.
I promised you a gun. Is that the one you want to keep?
I kind of have one right here from our previous fight.
Hey, a deal's a deal, dude.
Maybe-
I promised any of you guys, technically, I promised you a gun for the group. So, if you want to, we can do it now, we can do it anytime, but, I owe you guys a gun, so
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Wait. Could we stop by your store sometime tomorrow?
Sure, yeah.
Got it? Okay. Cool. Well, in the meantime, I do want to give you back your palm pistol.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It was very helpful in our last battle.
Yeah, you're natural. And he grabs it and he didn't damage it. That's impressive for a newbie. And he sort of slides it into one of his like many holsters. Well, cheers, y'all. Enjoy your drinks. I want to keep you. And he tips his hat and walks back over his drink and continues talking with Marty at the bar. Lunaris, as your date continues, you tell me what happens and if you would like to come back tonight.
Yeah, so she's coming back tonight. And she's discussing with Marie and Calantha that no matter how much they ask you to come on our ship, you guys do not need to come with us. Like my family. Those guys
They will.
do not entertain it.
They'll just kind of like look at each other. We used to run in the Platinum Fleet, right? Maria was a cook on board one of the ships, and the reason we settled here, love to spend more time with you, of course. The reason we settled down here was to gotta get out of that life. Hey, if you wanted to,
I wouldn't expect you guys to come with us. So they might bring it up.
well, I think we're honored, but we'd rather you stay here than us go with you.
Oh.
But that's a lot to ask.
Unfinished business that I need to attend to first.
Well, I know we know it's a bit out of the way, but if you're ever in these neck of the woods again, stop by.
Are you guys free tomorrow? Say, like midday?
Kind of like exchange.
Stop by.
But yeah, Clanth's like, yeah, I mean, I'll be working on Sai's armor piece. So if you just want to stop by the shop, I mean, I'll have time. I can make time. What did you have in mind?
Just dropping something off. Something.
Exchange glances. All right. And you continue your evening as you will. I would say probably it's later in the evening. Fanrix, do you actually bathe?
Yes.
Oh! Okay.
I'm in the steamy washroom. And you can hear singing. You can hear singing outside the door. Can you take me higher? Wow, 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 wow. To a place where elf boys sing. Oh yeah, that's the spot right there. And then I get out and I have the towel around my waist. And I come out to the bar. So, how's everyone doing?
They like point to the sign. They point to the sign that's like no shoes, no shirt, no pants, no service or whatever. And they're like, please get dressed, Fanrix.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then I hurried back to the washroom.
The ears flopping are killing me.
So good.
And then I finally walked back out. Okay. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. For once, I'm following the rules. I'm not a rule follower. I'm a leader, not a follower. Anyways, boss is back. How's everyone doing?
You've cleaned. You've bathed.
Mm-hmm.
You have done so many things today, Fanrix.
I'm so proud of you. The amount of growth you've shown.
Oh yeah, I'm a big man now. It wasn't actually too bad. It was pretty nice. I think I could.
Mm-hmm.
Was that? No, roll tea first. Roll tea
no,
first.
it's okay. No, please continue.
Okay. I think I might try that. Maybe once a year. How long is a year?
It's
10 days.
Every 5 days.
5 days.
He's counting his fingers.
Yep. Almost.
That many?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. And they always say, see you last year. And see you next year. Wow. Okay.
Anyways.
Well then.
Welcome to the discussion, Fanrix. Your input will be valuable.
Oh yeah. I'll be glad to use some of this green brain knowledge on you. So, what are we discussing?
I lay out the notes and I light a little cigarette.
Classy.
All right, folks. Do you want to read this, or would you like me to read it to you?
Read it to me. I can't read.
Where the fuck are my notes? Oh, I restarted my computer. Okay. To all the captains of the Black Fog Fleet, there is word spreading about a tiefling woman who fled from... Please correct my pronunciation, DM. Darrenvarm?
Darrenvarm, yes.
An infamous drug development and manufacturing hub of the Tide Runners. Many of you would know that this is where they developed Kaluk, Katara, Ektara, and now Katara? Now Katara?
Let me look at that note.
Probably butchered some of those. Katara. She is said to have been spotted with...
Kulak. Yeah, I was like, what were you saying? Nuaktara, Vaktara, and Ektara.
There we go. She's said to have been spotted in... Fuck, the red underline is blocking it. Karuja?
Karuja, yeah.
Thank you. Southeast of Biotra, which I think we all met at.
I'm just cursing you with how many things you have to pronounce.
Well, there's like red underlines below all of them, so I can't tell what the fuck the letters are sometimes. Described as having dark purple skin, pitch black eyes, black horns that resemble that of a gazelle, with ringed etchings in her horns. She is said to be 5'10" and have a nostril piercing. Described as being gaunt and malnourished. Last seen wearing a black coat with little to no personal belongings. Find her and bring her in to Fogtown. Signed, Admiral Tashari. Fuck. Yigdri?
Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
Admiral Tashari Yigdri?
Yep.
Does anybody know anything about this tiefling?
I don't know anything, right, DM?
Nope.
I wouldn't.
No one knows this person.
So Ren says, not at all.
Okay. The second note. I have heard your exploits in the southern Broken Reach. I'm sure the Black Fog will be given its cut of the share. However, that is not why I'm contacting you. I have a mission for you. Our old friend, Emval Tessandrin, has been spotted multiple times at the Flames Embrace in Alari. He has information on the Monocle of 100 Lies. Even more importantly, he may be able to locate the figure known as the Sentinel. Locate him, capture him, interrogate him, find out what you can, and send me a return note. Then bring him to me in Fogtown. He's very slippery, don't let him get away, and burn this fucking note. Sign, Admiral Tashari Yugdri.
That name's familiar.
Which one?
I forgot. DM, which name's familiar again? Because I think the Fae person talked about one of the people.
Yeah.
Emval Tessandrin?
Yeah, Tessandrin is I can't remember, how did she mentioned him. I don't remember. Emval. Mentioned him as Enval. I think she just said a man named Emval. Did not refer to his last name. But that was a name that Sai recognized. As a former Black Fog pirate.
Did Sai say anything?
Sai said it when you guys got the note.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, DM. My memory bad.
You're good.
So
I'm staring at my notes.
Emval sounds familiar, Tetra. I believe it's a name that Sai mentioned prior, and Nelly also mentioned. It sounds like it's part of our prior plans to go to the Marani Isles.
As an archaeologist, I couldn't say no to this one. It just sounds too good. But what did she want us to do with this figure? I forgot.
I believe it was in reference to the light shards.
It's in reference to the orb.
Right.
The orb. Oh, the blue orb that we have. That I still haven't figured out what we do with. Okay. I believe it was in reference to the blue orb that we have. Bren kind of says this in a hushed tone so the people in the town don't hear her.
I kind of figured the whole conversation that you guys were talking, not super loud so that people could overhear.
Yeah, but now she especially is whispering, ASMR whispering.
Gotcha.
Tingles.
Style.
What the shimmer?
All right, I vote the second note, y'all. What's your vote?
I'm also good with the second note. I think it already leads to where our expedition was heading currently. I can say most of my expeditions have been in the Broken Reach, and this will be new to me, but I'm excited to take it on with all of you.
Well,
I appreciate you, Callius.
And likewise, I hope we appreciate your guards as well.
Same. You're saying
anything treasure-wise, I'm in. But
There'll be treasure.
But before we go there, I'm not usually an honest person. I'm probably the last person y'all think I'm honest. But before we go, I do have something to show you guys, and it's not my fanny. But I figured before we set sail, I'm gonna keep this between family because we're all family here. I do have something I do gotta show you guys. You mentioned Tetra. If my ears weren't clogged during that first note, something about the Tide Runners.
What about them, Fanrex?
You mentioned it, right? If my ears recall correctly.
You're correct.
Well, he puts down his drink. This isn't my proudest moment, but I'm still a greedy goblin. Back when I was a greedy goblin, still am. Still got a lot of greed in me. I joined the Tide Runners. He takes off his shoulder on his shirt on his left side. I decided to join them back in the day. I just needed somewhere to stay and somewhere to be.
Yeah, what
he
is
shows
it?
off his Tide Runner tattoo.
Yeah,
What are the Tide Runners?
It's like a wait, the tattoo or asking?
Are you asking
Oh,
about
well, let's
the
find out about the-
organization or the tattoo?
Let's start with the tattoo. I'm sorry to interrupt, Fandrex. Please
No,
continue.
No, you're good, dude. It's like kind of like this like devilish kind of like mark, and like there's like a red flag on it, and it has like a pair of like devil horns and stuff on it. It's like a little red as well, and it's just on my left shoulder. And it's like, yeah, this, before I met you guys, this is who I was running with.
How close before you met us, Fanrex?
I want to say, yeah. If I'm being honest, I would never abandon you guys, but I abandoned ship on that shit. I was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not
What
usually a
ship
runner.
Were you on, Fanrex?
Which ship I was on? Hold on, yeah, I gotta read my notes. I got a bunch of notes and shit. Alright, so not to metagame, but I was just part of a crew run there. I wasn't like on no ship
Oh,
or
just
whatever.
a random one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, honestly, it's kind of, my brain's messed up. Obviously, it's half of it's on, half of it works, half of it doesn't work. And if I'm being completely honest, I was just a swabby. I was just a ship hand. But you know damn well I was seeking that treasure.
So,
What did you take from them?
Oh, gold,
Sorry, Ren.
drugs, gems, you name it. But they didn't know it though, so
At this point, I'd like to pick Fanrex up if I can and be like, I have a newfound respect for you. Like, this is great. Am I able to pick him up with no issue?
he's 30 pounds.
Absolutely. Well,
could
he's
throw
probably
him.
like 45. He's probably like 45 pounds or so, yeah.
Okay.
Is this because I showered or what? Or took a bath or what?
That too, but I thought you were just a misorganized goblin.
No.
Don't feel bad about being a swabby. You're
Yeah.
you're wanted here, and I'm just so proud of you.
So y'all letting me drive the boat, right?
I turn to the group. No.
So what were
Also-
the Tide Runners?
I believe the ship that you were on was known as the Sultan's Charm.
I didn't write that in my notes because I was over here. I was like, man, I swear I wrote it down, but apparently I didn't.
I might have just come up with one. I'll be real with you. Like, I might have just figured one out along the way.
I'll go with that then. I like that. I like that a lot. I like Freya's names.
Thank you.
What were you asking, sweetheart?
So, I'm not too familiar with the Tide Runners. Like, what are they?
Well, since you, about a day or two ago, were telling us about your family, I figured I'd tell you about my old family. No relation, by the way. No relation. The Tide Runners, from what I remember correctly, was a group of organized crime members. We did everything from robbing people, killing people. Well, I never killed anybody. They killed people. I didn't. What else? We stole stuff from people. We ran a drug market, which I can go into detail about that. I hope no one's listening in, by the way.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, gotcha. No snitches, you know what I mean?
Can Tetra also make a perception check?
Yeah.
Can everybody make a perception check?
Sure.
True that. Everyone at the table? At 18.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
I got a 14.
Got a 22, dirty 22.
Between all the fairly high rolls across the board, it doesn't appear like anyone's paying attention to your conversation necessarily. You guys are talking fairly quietly, and the tavern itself by now is fairly loud. Most of the people are gathered near the bar area, which you guys are by the probably in a corner area and talking quietly. There are people who sort of point over towards you because you guys are kind of now local legends a little bit. But mostly people are buying drinks for you see Tanner and Velos are both up at the bar drinking, and they're just having a fucking blast, and they're just celebrating still, having been in this state of sorrow for so long. They're still in the sort of celebration phase of the of getting back to regular life. But so nobody appears to be listening, but it's not like you are avoiding detection, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But people are not actively trying to listen in on your conversation.
And I'm just kind of doodling with a little coin at the table. So yeah, that's what the Tide Runners were. But I tell you what, on my last day in that gang, I'll never forget that day. That day, I lost this goddamn treasure that I wanted so damn bad. And that was my last day in the Tide Runners. And since then, I just been looking for it. And you know what? That second note that you're reading, Tetra, because I can't really read it all for the life of me. I kind of remember that treasure, the monocle.
What do you know about the monocle, Fanrex? I take out my book.
Well, to be honest, I was drunk at sea one night, my last night with the Tide Runners, and I remember it honestly being lost at sea. And I'm like, I haven't been able to find it since. It's been my obsession, besides Sai. So I had to give you one elf boy right there. I like Sai a lot, but I like this treasure a lot. Have you seen it? With my own two eyes,
What, you
yes.
just heard about it?
I heard about it and seen it, but I haven't picked it up.
Oh, you did see it.
But I didn't pick it up. I haven't touched it. And I want to touch and get my hands on that treasure. But from as all as I know, my little green brain, it was lost at sea years ago.
But you saw it, so it's not so much lost at sea, as people say.
Yeah, but it is at sea. But I did see it. Yes. I just never had it.
Yeah, do I
So
know
I
anything about this monocle?
Give me a history check.
Uh, 26.
Yeah, so this was 26 really high. You're going back through your notes. Are you trying to share this with the group?
I just want to read it.
First. What does it say in your notes?
I don't think I have it in my notes. I was checking earlier.
Interesting. Well, you would find that this is a treasure that once belonged to an unknown pirate crew who operated east of the Morani Isles, southeast of the Broken Reach over 100 years ago. It is said that the treasure sank and died with the captain of the ship, and it was taken deep below the sea, or into the deep sea.
Oh, I'm a liar to you. I do have it in my
You
notes.
do have it. I was like, I'm
so
pretty
sorry,
sure
yeah.
I sent it to you.
I'm so sorry. I think I was checking the wrong program.
Nothing wrong about you.
But yeah, I mean, that would be what is known to you.
Well, Fenrex, thank you for the information.
You think I'm useful?
I do think you're useful.
Very nice. I hope we can continue this in the future. Of me being useful, not anything going between us. Don't think that.
No, I would never.
What
I would
I
never
am a
think
bit-
that, Fenrex.
What I am a bit concerned about, Fanrex, is that since you left, is this going to be a situation that they might recognize you? And
You know, they might probably. I don't know. I'm a pretty identifiable guy. I got a bald spot. I got these big arms, you know.
mm-hmm.
And well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, my shirt's kind of covering it, but I got this tattoo on my left side and this big old toe, so I'd say yeah, they might. Just I gotta give you a warning though. And being that, you know, that I used to be in this gang, you know, all gang members have gang names. If you hear someone shout or scream, no. Actually, I'm gonna whisper this, right? Because I don't know, but these other people could probably hear me. You never know who's watching or who's listening.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone coming close. If you ever hear someone say or yell the name, C, run.
What is
What?
the name? I'm sorry, I couldn't catch that.
C, Z. Z. Yeah,
Oh.
that's what they used to
Is-
call me.
Isn't that what you introduced yourself to me as?
Did I?
Yes.
Oh,
Quite long ago, when we were fighting the necromancer, you told me your name was Fanrex and to call you Z.
keep it down. Keep it down.
That was
supposed to do
episode
that.
0. That was session 0.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down.
Okay, yes. But yes,
Did I say
quite a
that?
while ago. Yes, you told me you introduced yourself to me as Fanrex or Z.
Oh God, man, what was Tetra putting in that rum? Oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, what was Elf Boy putting in that rum?
I didn't put anything in wrong.
Well,
Um,
never mind. I was gonna say something, but you know what? That's not appropriate for this bar or this inn.
I'm happy that you're developing your standards to a higher place.
Yeah, just tell your cousin I said hi.
I'll be sure to do that. But getting back to what I was saying prior, what if they do come across you, Fanrex? Is this going to be an issue for you? For us?
Yeah, it might be. They probably, you know, have a good army of, I don't know, how high can I count? Like 10? Or 20, 40, 80, 200? All I know is there's a lot of people, and when people look this big, you know it's time to run. But I can give you my word right now. Don't tell anybody this. All right? Bring it on in. I got y'all's back whenever you need it, all right?
I think the question is, would we have your back if you're in grave danger?
I sure hope so.
Are you in grave danger?
Looks around. No, but I'm in grave elf boy.
Petra, I can't seem to get an answer out of him that allows me insight into his situation.
Okay, well, it's dangerous, all right? Just so you know, they're dangerous. They're killers. They're legends. And when we see them, we either fight or we run or we die. Or all three.
We fight, run, or die, or fight, run, and die.
Or all three, yeah. Technically, I'm still on the run.
I appreciate you revealing this to us.
You're not going to get any more than this.
I think when it comes to the safety of your life, it is important that you share so we can have a plan if we do come across these tide runners. And as much as I may detest you at certain points in time,
You do this. You do get on my little green brain a lot. Not that I have you on my brain. Not that. Don't give me that look. Sai, don't give me that look either.
Sorry, I'm just a little distracted by your tattoo.
Oh, you like it or what?
No,
Oh,
that's not it.
okay. So I'm not royalty. I am pretty royal though.
No, if you don't mind, I interject here.
The floor is yours.
I didn't bring up a reason to. I didn't really initially have a reason to bring this up in the first place, but I too am somehow affiliated with the Tide Runners.
You don't say.
However,
How are you affiliated with the Tide Runners?
However, I don't recall too much of my past. Very likely, I know. This happened when I was very young. This was before I joined the Black Fog. I was very young. But up until recently, I feel a bit of my memories coming back in a way. I have a sort of feeling that I left somebody important within the Tide Runner a long time ago. Thus why I left the Black Fog to find answers.
Is it a lover?
I don't know.
A mess.
Likely not. Likely not. I was very young. So I am hoping to understand my past more and what my affiliation to the Tide Runners is.
Is this something that you would want to investigate through more thoroughly then?
If I can get any leads, yeah. But at this moment, I think just traveling around with you guys is sort of my best bet.
I mean,
But
if we could close the door for Banrex in that sense, and we can help you explore your past, this is something I'm willing to look into and follow through with. And I do appreciate you both being very vulnerable with us and opening up in that regard. And I'm so sorry to hear about your troubling past.
The Archmage did mention to you, Sai, something about a father. Did that ring a bell?
I think so. His name's Hushin.
The Archmage?
What the fuck? Archfrey.
Neliel, right?
Neliazo?
Yeah.
Neliazo, yeah.
Neliazo.
Yeah.
God, I always forget her name.
I just called her Nelly prior.
Nelly. If you want
Nelly.
Maybe this is a topic better done tomorrow. With our whole crew here.
Agreed.
So, resting up for the night?
I think so.
I, for one, want to go back to the ship. It's been a while. I want to sleep on those wood floors.
Oh yeah, I miss home. I think for once I'm not gonna pass out on the floor here. He takes a big swig.
think-
I hope not.
I think I will enjoy sleeping on steady ground for the time that we have left. So I'll be taking a room at the inn.
I'll meet you in there in a minute. I'll probably camp out with you.
So where's everyone going to retire?
I'll go to the ship with Callius.
Ty?
Yeah, I'll probably go to the ship as well. Or
Boys
silo.
sleepover.
Tetra goes out kind of like where no buildings are, and she casts fucking shit, what's it called? Liamon's tiny hut.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she goes in and lights a torch, and she starts crying, and she starts burning away her tattoo on her left shoulder while drinking the potion of healing that she has.
Give me a
Do I have to roll for
Constitution
that?
saving throw.
Not Tetra crying. Tetra cry, no.
19. Not so swag today.
Not so swag.
As 19, as you press it, you don't cry out in pain as you burn it away. You fight the pain, and you are left with a scar on your arm that will take time to heal. If you want to actively repair the scar, then that is something that we can discuss. But
Okay.
with time,
Maybe Ren can
Dyes
help.
her- Maybe.
Can help.
And she dyes her hair red again to cover the roots. And
Wait,
then she passes out.
do I have to do that too?
do you have dyed hair?
Yeah, my natural hair color is white.
Then yes.
Okay.
Your roots are like, "Rah."
Just got white ass root.
What are you doing, Grandma?
It's not white like that, man. It's like
Oh.
white like anime. Don't come at me. She ain't old.
Fish girl. Fish girl.
Are
my
you
grandma.
sleeping in the tiny hut then?
She probably just passes out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Because you said you were going to Lunaris later on in the night, you probably by about midnight you join Ren in the inn.
Do I not get to stop and get my necklaces?
Oh, if
Just
you want
asking.
to stop by around midnight, you can.
Yeah. I left dinner that late.
I
else were
would
you doing then?
assume there were other things that happened after dinner.
You guys are so assumptive.
Oh, I just know Calantha.
What the?
What?
What is I did.
If you wanted to
Chat,
leave earlier, though, you absolutely
Continue.
could. You absolutely
No,
could. have.
continue.
Yeah,
As long as she's getting more tail than Fenrex.
not hard to do.
Listen here, Fanders took a
Wow.
bath, dude. He's ready to party. Oh, he's ready to have a party.
Okay. Anyway, she's getting her necklaces.
Stopping by, the moon's high in the sky. You knock on the door.
Yes.
You see, opening up once again, the eye in the window. You came back.
I have shinies.
More shiny.
I'm
The-
picking up
the door-
shinies.
Oh. The door, like as you said, I have more shiny. The door, like you just see her like kick the door open. Just holding the sapphire in one hand. What? Oh. Come. And she just walks it back into her house. Are you trying to go inside?
I'm hang
It's
out with my girl
It's a
Rathara.
bit of a squeeze. You kind of have to go, it's like Gandalf going into the Hobbit home.
Yeah.
In that she's not as tall as a halfling. She's actually shorter than halflings. and you're not quite as tall as Gandalf, but in terms of the size comparison for a house, you come inside and you see she comes back holding, like, do I have a necklace nearby that I can hold? She's holding these 2 necklaces, kind of like, yeah, you want? Yes? Did I do good?
And Lunaris like take them very like carefully and inspect them in both hands.
Yeah, you see, like, as she goes back to looking, that kind of hurt my eyes to do. There was basically a hole that was like drilled through, like the rock, and there's like a silver chain that goes through on both of them. Give me an investigation check.
Yes. See if I can fucking find my D20. Fucking blind. That is 22.
22. This is not perfect craftsmanship, but there was no like damage to the structure of these rocks. There's no, like, they're not gonna break or crack or anything like that. But like, you know, if you were to get someone who's professional, they could maybe clean up the edges a bit or something like that. But overall, as long as you're not looking too close, they're pretty and they work.
She looks at them very happily.
Do you like?
I love Rithara.
I love to.
What do you plan to do with that shiny?
It goes and just. I don't know yet. And she walks up to you and she like hugs your leg. Thank you for shiny.
Lunaris hugs her the fuck back. Rithara.
And she's like got like hugging you, and as you like kind of look down, you just see that she has like the gem in front of her that she's just staring at as she's hugging you.
Rithara,
Yes.
how long have you lived in Zathar?
My whole life?
Do you have family here?
No.
Oh. Have you ever thought of leaving Zathar?
Where would I go?
You know, 2 crackheads on the ship.
Oh, that island you talked about, there could be more.
I think that there could be many shinies in your future. If you could come with us on our ship.
Who?
Have you ever been on a ship?
Who is us?
My family. They could be your family.
Does the family have shiny?
I think they do. But you would have to ask them for the shiny. You can't just take the shinies. Or you could find new shinies.
Can you introduce me?
Yeah. What are you doing
Please.
tomorrow? Looking at that shiny?
Yes.
I'll swing by tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. For
Have a
these
good night. What is your
information.
name?
Lunaris.
Lunaris. It's so pretty. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Rathara.
And she just like stares at it. Do you close the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
Very softly, so as not to disturb her.
She just sits there like looking. But overall, yeah, like it looks like it was made with some kind of like silver, like a silver chain. This was not made by her. She probably bought it, probably with either at the general store or with Calantha or something, just to make like some kind of chain link. You were absolutely able to pick them up. Where are you heading back to the inn?
Could I? How far is so any like wooded areas around?
Yeah, on the northern side of town, there are some, not like heavily like forested wooded areas, but there are definitely like trees and some like woods, yeah. But sort of between like the farms, or like the farms sort of carve out most of the island, but between those farms, there are plenty of trees to be found.
I think Lunaris is gonna venture into kind of these wooded areas and find like a nice clearing.
Okay.
Where there's still some like trees parting, so she can still see the sky and the moon and whatnot.
Yeah.
And she's gonna like lay down a little like cloth and the necklaces and light some incense. And then she's gonna sit cross-legged. And she's gonna pray to Saloon. Got things to say.
Hello. As you light your incense, look up at the moons of Aethana, this deity who holds sway here, but is not of this world. Sort of look up and you can sort of feel like almost like a hand hovering almost kind of like on your shoulder. A comforting feeling. You can feel her presence, if distant, there.
Naris is gonna ask for her protection on these two items for two people she's come to care about.
Okay. Give me a roll with your spell. So with wisdom. Just give me a d20 plus your wisdom.
Yeah. 22.
As in ASMR, you sort of feel like your divine connection sort of extend from your body a bit. And over the course of the next hour or so, through this ritual, you start to put some of that protection that Saloon has put onto you, onto these necklaces as well. These will function as, while they are within 30 feet of each other, these two items have advantage on death saving throws.
And then once she's done with that, it's gonna clean her little setup up. And what time would you say?
It's pushing like 1 a.m. by now, yeah.
She's gonna head back to the inn. And could she go in Ren's room?
I will say for that ritual, you have suffered a point of exhaustion. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you find the room that you and Ren and Tetra have been using, and can sort of knock and just a bit drained from the whole experience. Knock and enter. What would you say that Ren is up to at this point?
So how long between the time that Tetra left and Lunaris came in has it been?
A few hours by now, actually. You guys probably went to bed around 2.5 hours.
Okay, so if that's the case, I think Ren would probably be awoken by Lunaris knocking and then notice that Tetra hasn't joined her yet and probably go outside to look for her.
Okay. Two things. First of all, make a perception check. Second off, Tetra. But actually, before you do that, before you tell me what you roll, Tetra, how far away from the inn did you go for the tiny hut?
After the conversation ended, I feel as if she didn't take care of what she was doing, so she just went as soon as she saw no buildings. And in kind of a panic. So I'm not sure how far that would be in the woods or wherever she went. She was gonna go to the ship, but plans changed. So she kind of got desperate.
Roll a D100 for me.
Oh shit, I don't have that.
Okay. I rolled my perception. Should I tell you that or should I wait for...
Well, let's wait for the roll that Tetra gets.
80.
80. So you went 800 feet away.
My god.
Sort of wandering for a bit before you finally find a spot that you can set it up. There's a lot of houses around the inn. You finally set up in a... yeah, give me that perception check.
I got a nat 20.
Even as far as she is away, it's a mostly flat island. And not only that, but looking around, you can see... Do you have... Actually, wait. Oh, not 20. I will say you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
You do not see the hut because it is so far away. But you do see Tetra's footprints heading off westward.
Can I wild shape into a wolf to potentially track her? Wait, let me check something real quick.
I will say the hut is opaque and magic cannot penetrate through it.
It is... what color have you chosen for it to be on the outside?
Well, isn't opaque just transparent?
No, opaque is the opposite of transparent.
What the shit, man?
Yeah, that means...
That means it's like a solid color.
It means it's very solid.
And I gotta honor a natural 20.
No, that's absolutely fair.
27 with my
color.
plus.
Ooh.
Red.
On the natural 20, 27. You do see, after sort of tracking not only the footprints, but sort of, because this is mostly sand, and so footprints don't stay, this is sort of sand mixed with grass, so mixed with dirt, so footprints stay, but they don't stay as long, so you can tell that they're still somewhat fresh. But sort of following the scent of Tetra, you follow it to this sort of, you said red, correct? This sort of reddish bubble, half dome, that you haven't seen, or dome. I guess a dome implies that it's half domed. How do I want to phrase it? This domed hut? I don't know. Device? I don't know what the word I'm trying to use is. But no
Oh, so-
entrance. No entrance in sight to it.
So can I howl outside of it?
Ow.
Like a
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
loud
absolutely.
howl.
Give me a
Fuck
perception
yeah.
check with disadvantage as you were asleep. Give me a performance check, Ren.
Ah, damn. Can I get it with advantage because I'm a wolf?
Sure.
Thank you.
Because those are pretty loud, yeah.
I got
Wait.
a 15.
I'm a liar. That's a 7. Hold on. Perception?
Perception.
9.
No. 9. You sort of turn over a bit, sort of getting her a bit out of sleep, but not fully out of sleep. And you don't see her because you can't see through, but Tetra can see out of it. But you are not fully awake yet.
Even with my 15?
You're with the 15.
Okay. And it's like not penetrable by any magic, correct?
Correct. Unless you're trying to dispel it.
I don't think I have anything that would dispel magic. Damn, I should have that. Wait, can I have to have like a spell to dispel magic, right?
Correct.
Okay.
There's a spell specifically called Dispel Magic.
I'll need to add that to my thing later. Okay. Can I call lightning?
Sure. Are you calling lightning like next to the hut?
Yeah, next to the
That will
hut.
drop.
Like not
that
on
would,
the hut.
That would. Yeah. That will drop your form.
Yeah, I'm into breaking.
Okay. I will say with a call lightning, Tetra, you awake hearing the thunderous sound right next to you, right above you rather, and sort of wake up and see Ren just outside, just like the flash of the lightning sort of going through, sort of lighting up the few clouds that are in the sky.
I scramble and get books out of my bag and pretend like I was reading, and then I open the dome door. Or what is it, like a door? What?
I mean, it can appear however you want it to be. You can basically, the way that I've seen it is that you can basically just allow anyone that you want to just pass through, like they just walk through the opaque thing.
Okay.
If you declare them as safe, otherwise they'll just like bump into it like it's a wall.
Okay, I just walk out of it, like, and us. I'm so sorry, Ren. I fell asleep sleeping or reading, not sleeping.
I mean, that's fair.
Can I like do a perception check or something?
I mean, insight check. Give me a deception check. Gotcha.
Oh.
What is it?
8 plus 18, 26.
How do you have
17.
18?
No, 18 on the die.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, how do you have 18 to deception? That's not like,
No, I have
are you level 20?
I have 8.
It's like, what
I have
the
8 on
fuck?
deception. No. No.
Sorry, I always hear it the other way around. The D20 result first. What did you get?
I got a 17.
17. I mean, there's no like reason to doubt that you can tell.
Okay. As a medical professional, can I smell like the burning fucking flesh that she had prior?
I'll say that with enough time with the healing potion, because it's been 2.5 hours, probably not.
I'm sorry I made you come out all the way over here, Ren.
Why are you
Didn't
so
mean to
far
worry
if you're
you.
only reading?
For peace and quiet. Sometimes I can't focus.
Okay. seems a little odd to me, and you did worry me. I was awoken by Lunars coming back and noticed that you weren't there. Seems a bit desolate, even if it is just Reed.
I know sometimes I miss my alone time, but I didn't mean to worry you. I'm sorry.
Would you be joining us back at the inn, or would you rather stay here?
No, I'll come with you.
Okay.
And I lower down the dome and get ready to go.
You can collapse the dome and get your stuff together. What did you do with the torch? Give me a perception check then, Ren. As you collapse the dome.
Big money, big money, big money. I got a 26.
26. You do see an empty vial, or I guess potion container. Why can't I think of the glass? Not glass, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
What's larger than a vial? Can't remember.
A flask?
Ocean jar?
Flask, thank
There you
you.
go, flask.
You see an empty flask and a partially burnt torch. But you kind of register the torch could just be she uses to get out here. Doesn't have dark vision as a human.
Does it smell like flesh, or does it have any flesh on it? Because, like, medical professional, you know?
Tetra, how clean would you say that you were?
I would love to say clean, but I really don't think she...
Here, give me a perception
I mean,
check,
I
then.
don't think she'd be trying to get flesh everywhere, but she's just trying to get that mark off.
I got a 19.
19. It's not so much that you see something, it's that sort of the smoldering just doesn't smell just like burning, like a burning scent. Smells a little off.
Okay. I think seeing these items, I think Run's gonna, like, pick up the flask and ask Tetra. So, what actually happened here then?
What is that?
I don't know. It seems like one of the healing potions we received from the pirates.
I, like, pretend to, like, look in my bag and be surprised when it's not there.
Give me a performance check and give me an insight check.
She's pretending to lose her memory again. History's repeating itself.
Fuck, 7th grade!
17 plus 8, 25.
Oh
20.
God, why are you so good at this?
Trying to catch a bard in a
performance
lie.
deception.
Yes,
Yeah.
honestly.
What did you get, Ren?
I got an 18.
It's good, but
That was
not
actually a
enough.
good roll for me too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you believe her.
What was the lie again? I'm sorry. It just seems so ridiculous that even if she's trying to put on performance, like, I wouldn't see through it.
That it, like, fell out of my satchel.
That fell out of your satchel and it's empty and the torch is burnt with a smell that is reminiscent of flesh.
I didn't say it was reminiscent of flesh. I said it was odd.
It was odd. I'm sorry. But yeah. If it fell out of your bag, why is it empty? Could I ask that, or do I just believe that she, like, it fell out of her bag?
You can believe it fell out of her bag, but you can still question whether it's empty or not.
Okay. So it fell out of your bag, but why is it empty?
Must have not been screwed on tight.
Is there any, like, does she wear lipstick?
Sometimes.
Is she wearing lipstick today?
Fuck. Should I roll for it? Because I don't know if she would have put on today.
Just roll d4. Evens you did, odds you didn't.
Evens I did, odds I did not.
Yes.
Wait, that did not go in my fucking patch. 1. I did not.
Damn it. What is with this shit?
Fucking investigator Ren.
Ugh.
On the case.
Detective
Ugh.
Ren.
You seem
Okay.
suspicious of me, Ren.
I want to believe you, and I do believe you to an extent, but some things just aren't adding up here. To me. Would I smell the dye? Oh wait, I already know you dye your hair.
No, you don't. I slipped it in off table.
No, I think we had a discussion about it. I think when you were smoking a cigarette.
Woo! Oh, really?
I think so. I think we had one outside of the bar.
Was she
and then-
wasted?
I
I
don't
think this
recall.
is the same time when you asked me when I was a princess.
Oh.
Okay, no, wait.
I do not recall.
I think
honestly.
I think that's me knowing, not because I already knew you dye your hair, but I think Ollie knew. I didn't think Fred knew.
What do you used to dye your hair? Isn't it like henna?
Anna.
Does henna have a strong smell?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I don't know if it stains fingers either.
It does. It does.
Earthy smell.
That's actually what they use for like weddings and stuff, or like the
True.
decorating to tattoos, honestly. So if you use your bare hands, you would have like leftover dye on your fingers and hands for sure.
True.
Yeah, pleasant earthy smell. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, pleasant.
not to make it sound weird, Tetra usually has a just fine smell, not so much like Fan Rex, but it is, I would say, accentuated
Hey,
right now.
this is perfume.
Oh, she uses perfume, okay. But it's different than her perfume right now.
Okay. Would I notice this?
Give me a perception check.
Woo! You'll get it
Big money,
eventually.
big money.
Detective
21.
Ren on the case.
21?
Yeah.
21? Okay. So, Tetra, while I want to believe you with everything that's in me, and part of me still does, there's just certain things that don't add up. There's quite an odd scent coming off of this torch. Would she have the dye on her hands? Like, is that established? Did you dye your, like, hair with, like, bare hands?
I don't think she has gloves.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you, Liz.
No, I don't think she would take that much care.
Okay. So, I've seen your hands, right? Because when you were doing the motion of... Did I see your hands?
Are you
I
asking
don't
me?
know.
I'm asking Tetra if I saw her hands, or like Liz, I should say.
I mean, if you're looking, she wasn't hiding it.
Okay. So Ren's gonna continue on. Maybe I'll reiterate some of it just for whatever's sake. I do want to believe you with everything that's in me, Tetra. It's just a few things that aren't adding up. There's an odd scent coming off that torch, and a different type of smell coming off you. I also noticed that your hands are a bit oddly colored now. So I do believe you were just reading, but I don't think that's the only thing you did.
Got me. I dyed my hair.
Why is it that you're dyeing your hair?
My roots were showing.
But to dye your hair in such a secret manner, as somebody who also dyes their hair, I was doing it to conceal my identity. What is your reasoning?
I love the color red.
Respect.
Is this gonna be like a deception insight check again?
Well, you tell me, Liz, does Tetra love the color red?
Her dome was red.
Your dome was red. It does track.
Give me a persuasion or deception check, your choice. Give me an insight. Just don't tell me what it is. You can just roll it.
Persuasion's plus 11. I'm choosing
That's
that.
easy.
24.
I'm never gonna catch her. 13.
She loves red.
She loves red. I like red. I like red. I guess that does track. Like, look at your choice in dome color. Okay, Tetra. I hope you know, if it does come down to it, I appreciate you greatly, and I've really enjoyed the time that I've spent with you. I do see you as one of my closer companions, and I do feel a sense of safety around you. I can only hope you feel the same with me.
I do. We should head back.
We should.
And midway walking back, Tetra stops. Ren,
Yes?
and she pull on her shirt. Can you heal this?
I can do that, right? DM? I can.
Yeah, but it'll take time.
Okay.
To heal a burn scar of that magnitude, it'll take a while.
Alright, do I... Because of the placement, does Ren put together?
I will say because of the placement, because of what happened 4 hours ago, Ren can put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. So Ren's gonna say, like, she's gonna be like a little shocked. But she's gonna say, of course I can heal it. It may take some time, but I'm here to help.
You always are. Thank you, Ren.
And I always will be. And if you do feel trusting enough to tell me more about this, I would love to hear it.
I don't think that you should feel safe. And she like can't even look her in the eye right now. Around me. And Fanrex. And Sai. I don't think they're going to be as kind when they see us as your family was. And I don't think I should put you guys in danger anymore.
Just like you were there for me, I will be here for you. And I swear that to you. Regardless of what we come across. This is my oath to you. I will be there to help, to protect in any way I can. And I don't think this is anything we can't face together.
I don't think that's fair to you.
I left where I was because I did not like sitting still. I did not like the complacency because I wanted to do more for good people like you. So isn't it my decision what's fair or not?
It is. And I also left my home because of complacency, but also greed. And I may have done things that aren't so good, and I don't want that to go on to anybody else but myself. Some of us don't have intentions like you do. And it's not your price to pay. .
I just want to do what's best for you, Tetra. And I don't want your life to be at risk, even if it does come down to your past decisions. Within our relationship, you've been quite wonderful.
Thanks, Ren. It's very sweet of you.
Just being honest.
Do you think that you'll be able to see this once you heal it?
I think it may take a few sessions, so we can try to get to it daily. Wait, how long would it take, DM?
Give me a medicine check.
I'm proficient in medicine. Yeah. I got 25.
25. I guess first of all, it depends how many spell slots you're willing to expend, first and foremost. So if you're expending the fastest possible, if you were expending every single one of your spell slots to work on healing a scar, you could do it in a week.
Okay, so like...
That would be every single one.
So if I give her 5 now...
Yeah, that would get it started.
Okay. What if I don't give her every single one of my spell slots?
It'll take longer. But it'll still get there. It'll just take more time.
Okay, so...
And I will keep track. I mean, if you tell me how much you want to do right now,
So... What would
Honestly,
be the best
Ren,
thing for that? Would that be Cure Wounds?
Yeah, that would be a good one to do.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2 second level of Cure Wounds and 4 first level of Cure Wounds. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to cast it. It's not like I don't have to roll the healing part, right?
Nope. Yeah, it just heals up, and you can see it slowly, ever so slowly, this nasty fucking burn. The first one that you do is honestly a bit of healing in and of itself. But it slowly starts to the like scabbing of a fresh burn mark heals up. And then it sort of turns another shade. You can slowly start to see it go through its sort of phases of a scar healing. And it becomes just that sort of like red burn that you would see. And I will say that while there are a couple tiny little dots of like ink, but you can't see what it is, scar slowly starts to heal as the red sort of now replacing the horns and the devil's face that was on your shoulder is where we end. As the voice of Admiral Grixon Riley.
No, fuck you, girl.
No, hold on. Who spoke to you about a week ago, sort of echoes back in your head again. And it just sticks with you. That is where we'll end today's session.
Woo! Thank you, Frey.
Thank you for you.
Oh, man. Great session. Great session.
Thank you guys for coming out. No, he does not come and talk to you at that moment.
I thought he was about to creep up on our asses.
That'd be crazy.
Just
While she just expended all her healing.
Hello?
Yay.
be posing on you. Thank you guys for coming out to D&D. Thank you to my players, of course, who were here to play, of course. We'll go around and everyone can say who they were, who they are, who they played as, where you can find them. They're all amazing people. Many of them stream. Go check them out. They're awesome. Yeah, we'll start with the woman of the last hour, Kiwi.
My name's Kiwi. Kiwi9802. I do not stream except November 17th. It will be a Bella to Cocathon. 17th to the 18th. I did not make that phrase. Go follow these wonderful people. They do stream, and they're gamers, and they're amazing. And I love playing D&D with them. And thank you, Frey.
Thank you. Speaking from November 17th to 18th, Cooties.
I'm Chief Cooties. I don't stream except for November 18th for the Cocathon. And thank you again for hosting their banger session.
My pleasure. So it's okay for someone who does stream more often, Danrix.
What up? I'm Frankie Beats. I was the local goblin tonight. I took a bath for the first time tonight.
Let's
Woo!
That was fucking awesome.
I stream Monday through Friday, mainly playing like a lot of GameCube stuff. Currently playing through Wind Waker, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Everyone go follow Freya. Freya, thank you so much for the freaking awesome session tonight. And go follow all these sick ass people here because they all deserve a follow. And yeah, thanks once again. Appreciate it a lot.
Thanks for playing. Ollie.
I'm Ali or Ali P Senpai. I'll be streaming tomorrow most likely, either Stardew or Life is Strange. There's a poll going on and it's at a tie, and I hate it because I hate making decisions. But yeah, thank you, Freya, for a fucking amazing session, and thank you to all the homies that play too, because you guys are like the soil of the earth. I don't know. You're great. It's amazing. I love this. I love this game.
The soil
I
of
love
the
everything
earth.
here.
Is that a saying?
I don't know.
I don't know why.
Now it is.
I like that saying.
I like that one.
Look at that.
Chanel.
Yeah, I'm Chanel Vintage. I stream occasionally, and yeah, great session. Great playing with all you guys, like always. And thanks for the hat, Freya.
Yeah, of course. All right, and Sai, super casual.
Yo, I'm super casual. Great session as always. You guys can find me streaming every week. Our latest obsession has been Diablo 4. Back on the grind. I've been playing with the majority of the cast here, including Freya.
Unironically.
So it's like not much different than these D&D streams, you know. We do a little role play in there.
Time to get Frankie in there. I think you've played with everyone but Frankie so far on D4.
Except Frankie and Ollie, yeah.
So I've had Ollie, yeah.
Yeah, I do late ass sessions with Freya.
So yeah.
You're the night shift.
I got one-on-one time with my wife.
Yeah, so probably be playing that for a while. But also I have nothing planned for this, but next week is my streamerversary week.
Let's go!
3 fucking years. So
you know what day you want to do it on?
Thursday maybe. It's on a Friday. I don't stream Fridays, and I literally have a concert like the next day. So so I don't know if I'm gonna do anything, or I'll just gather the homies together and we just play some Dibbles and maybe other games. I don't know, but it'll be up in the air. Maybe I'll do something, maybe I won't. I'm open to ideas. But, you know, just popping in and hang out. I would appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you know we'll be there. Hi, I'm Freya. I DM these sessions. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to my lovely players. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and D&D on the weekends. Other than that, I play RPGs and stuff like that. After this, I'm getting drunk with a lot of these people on here, whoever wants to play. And we're probably going to play some Risk of Rain 2. But most importantly, thank you guys for coming out to the session. We have episode 20, hopefully next week, which is crazy. We've been on this fucking island for like 17 episodes.
We're never leaving.
16 episodes maybe. But thank you guys so much for being here. I will be back after I go to the bathroom and probably grab a snack. And then yeah, gonna get drunk, play Risk of Rain 2, I think is the plan. What? No, I think you might have been a little checked out.
Okay.
Am I gaslighting Chanel? You got to like say you stream out Chanel Vintage, right?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I thought someone was skipped. I was like blacked out.
Oh
For a
no,
second.
you're chilling.
Yeah, I got a message like, you forgot Chanel's outro, and I was,
I'm
Watch
so
this play,
sorry.
It's on me.
Actually,
I was-
DM, you forgot too
I
much
was like,
outro.
wait,
And
did I?
I-
So sorry.
I was like, I swear I didn't. But yeah, we'll be
That
back.
is my bad. I'm so sorry.
No, you're chilling. Yeah, we'll be back in like 10 minutes or so with some games. Thank you guys so much for being here. And yeah, catch y'all soon. And catch y'all next week for episode 20. Bye.